Hello, hello, hello. It's stream day. I said that like... Did you just take an ender pearl? I can see what you're doing. Samuel.
I want... I take.
Oh, for goodness sake. Hello, welcome to the Streamalim. Excuse me. Why have I got that audio up? That was a mistake. Welcome. Welcome. I've said that like 3 times. We're back with Minecraft. I've been missing Minecraft, so I thought I might as well play it again today. Will we play something else tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. Well, actually, speaking of, I'm gonna very quickly say it now, and I'll probably say it again throughout the stream when people have actually joined. Tomorrow, I am hoping to stream. However, I am going and moving out of my uni place, so will I be back at 8? I don't know. I should be. I'm leaving midday. It's like a 2-hour drive. So theoretically, it's only a 6-hour trip. I'll be back. Anyway, we're playing Minecraft, so let's just get Minecraft up. Minecraft. My Minecraft almost wasn't up then. Sam's already in and running about. Oh, Sam's here. Misha Jane, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We have just started. Welcome. Right.
I want to build a reactor. I want to make a big nuclear reactor.
You're good, that's great. I'm doing pretty alright. It's actually very warm in this room, I've just realised, so I'm turning on a fan. I hope that it doesn't get picked up.
Oh, it's very hot in your room.
Why do we have a wind chime? But yeah, honestly, we played this. I have. I'm pretty sure it's been up for a while. Thank you. 69 is a great number. We love a. I don't even want to finish that sentence.
We do love a 69.
Sam. We're starting this off with a bomb. But no, it's fun to be. It's fun to be at the 69. I think, honestly, I know people like, my goals are like 50 and then 100 and 150.
Should have been 69.
Wow, okay, I can't read that name. I'm gonna try. Santiago Loperazzo 0316. I'm sorry if I just messed up. Thank you for following.
Thank you.
What is happening? I've been live for not even 5 minutes.
Good stuff, hopefully.
Misha Chain, thank you for also following. What the frick? So you've just taken away my 69 rights, but it's okay. I appreciate you both. At least I got to see the 69 and mention the 69. I was saying a joke, but I feel like we've moved past it. It's alright. I mean, it was fun to live in it for a couple of moments. Gosh, okay.
I think we should build an automated wheat farm together.
That's a good... Why do I not have a net? That is a very good idea.
We should also probably check on the oil. We probably have more than enough now for a couple of rocket flights.
Oops. Oh! I hit the cat. I'm sorry. Who knows? Maybe we get 420 followers a day.
Hopefully.
Do you know what? The day... Well, it probably won't come in a long time. But... 420, 69. That would be peak performance. Peak performance? What am I checking? Wow, I don't even know what I'm doing. One day. Honestly, those are dream numbers.
At industrial foregoing.
I'm not hedging my bets here, but maybe one day. Oh, we have so much manure. Net. I was doing net. Oh, I know why I forgot to get a net. At the
What's the name of the chickens mod? It's chickens.
It's chickens.
I don't mean to be facetious. So there's 2. There's 3 that we use in total that gets us all of the chickens. But the main one is actually just called Chickens Mod. It's on CurseForge. If you click on the mod pack at the bottom, it'll be in one of the dependencies. I don't know if you use CurseForge.
You almost got out, you little git. 42,006 and 69 followers. I do agree. Yeah, it is called the Chickens mod. There is more chickens.
Mo Chickens.
Mo Chickens.
I think, is it Mo Chickens or is it more chickens?
I think it might be more chickens. And then
there's Hatchery, which is the
nest
the actual
stuff.
nest boy bit.
It allows you to properly take advantage of the chickens.
The mod pack utilizes resource hogs as well.
Oh,
and
ender
fluid
pearl,
cows.
honey. Sorry. Frickin' hell. I don't remember anything I did last stream to do with the chickens. Oh, that was the one I was looking for.
Did you do anything with the chickens last stream? I don't remember.
Did you know Spanish? I don't know Spanish.
No hablo español.
He said that, but he doesn't know more than what he just said.
That means I don't know Spanish, I think.
I think it
So
does
that's
as
fine.
well. But I'm just making it clear that you don't know anymore.
There's Me Gusta, which was a bit of a meme for a while.
It was a meme. You're not wrong about that. Okay, well, I think those.
Which I think is me like. Oh god, I might just be butchering the Spanish language.
Mo or more, you'll never know exactly. Unfortunately, I am a very sad person and don't do the I don't do the other languages. Considering I did French for 2 years and then German for 4, you'd think I'd know more. But the only sentence I remember out of both of those languages, and it's actually a German one, is Ich wohne in einem Doppelhaus / Ich wohne in einem Einfamilienhaus, and that literally just translates to I live in a semi-detached house or a detached house. And the only reason why I remember the sentence is like I had a speaking exam and I had to do it twice, and I used the same sentence to explain where I lived. What is the name of the mod pack? So the mod pack is called Moram.
Plug my mod pack, quick!
I don't know how to plug it, because every time I try and plug it, I just say the same thing. Sam actually made the mod pack. It is his. He's very proud of himself for being able to make it. It's kind of a play on Mo. Well, I managed to make the name up. It's a play on Mojang, so Moram, but it doesn't really.
I never saw it like that, but apparently it's a play on Mojang.
That was the point. But every time I say it more and more now, it really sounds less and less like Mojang. But it is somewhat of a heavy mod pack. Sam says you need at least like 8 gig really to do well.
8 gigs of RAM. So you need 16 system wide, and you need to assign 8. And the reason this is the case is because we're running 8 right now, and I'm noticing issues with it at 8. I wouldn't push it more than 12, because then it just becomes more of an issue with being slow.
Yeah.
And at that point, you just need to make it even more powerful. And Minecraft modding is inefficient.
Do you want to explain some of the other mods that are in it, maybe? Because obviously
all
they can see the
390 of them.
Well, you don't have to explain all of them. But you know what I mean.
So we've got the usuals. We've got Quark, Charm, extra utilities, cooking for blockheads, extra food because Pam's Harvest Craft is just not my favourite thing. Thorncraft,
It's spread really hard.
Mechanism, Ender IO,
Really.
Refined Storage, AE2, Applied Logistics 2, Galacticraft.
Bye.
There's a lot. So Tinkers is probably one of my favourite that's in this mod pack. I've done a lot with my smeltery that was built by
I made.
April. Yeah.
I'm very proud of my ability to make it because
You did good.
I'll be honest. I don't want to kill you. Oh well, you're stuck with an iron.
Honey, there's like 5 creepers inside your animal pen.
Is there actually?
Well, no, there's 2.
Where?
Because that makes it better,
Oh.
right?
Huh. How? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Did you? Oh, you slept. Okay.
We don't have to
Hello.
cheat because it's working at the moment, and I don't know why. I've literally changed nothing.
There we go.
Sleep just didn't work for one restart, and I have no idea why. So I have no idea how to fix it.
Yeah. I mean, it
Drop
only
it.
didn't
Drop
work
the
for
creeper.
you because it was working fine for me that stream. Okay. Chickens. What? Oh wait, have you guys actually produced me a coal chicken? Honestly, some of these chickens it's really hard to keep track of them after a while. I'm just like, I don't remember
Yeah,
what chickens I've put in.
I know you normally write down all of your chickens.
I don't write them down as such. I would note which ones I have, and then if I was looking at one in specific to make, then maybe. I got to do schoolwork, but I'll come on the next stream. That's alright, get your schoolwork done. I actually just finished my first year of uni today, so I'm very proud of myself. But I hope your schoolwork goes well, and it's not too much of a struggle for you. But I hope to see you next stream. Thank you so much for joining today.
Keep doing your schoolwork, it's fun. Once you get to uni. Once you get to uni.
Yeah, I mean...
For me. It was fun for me, anyway.
My first year of uni wasn't great, but I actually just had a really bad course. That's why I'm changing course. I don't want to sit inside the chickens for too long. However, I wrote an essay, well, a report, and I got an amazing mark for it, and got told, by the way, I was a first year in a class of mostly third years, because for some reason the module was put that way. And I was told that they were going to use my work for future examples, and I was like, and I know I just dabbed. Please do not leave because I dabbed. I know it's not
you'd be well within your rights. Please don't.
Yeah. A catalyzing gland. Okay.
That's a creeper drop.
I know it's a creeper drop. It did tell me it was. I was just unsure of what happened. Oh, hello. Oh, your ender lilies are finally doing something with themselves.
They take absolutely forever to grow.
Well, they're not an endstone, are they?
2 streams.
Aren't they meant to be on endstone? They grow faster on it, though.
Yeah, they do. I know.
Oh, hello, Tazzle. How you doing? I don't know why I'm... Oh, hi. Welcome to the stream. I'm back sat with the chickens because this is where I belong.
Yeah, get back in the get back in the chicken coop.
Heck yeah, we love the chickens. I don't want another... You've got to at least try to give me a 10-10. 10 cents, and look at you buggers going.
The only 10-10-10 I see is you.
That is a very sweet, my friend. I don't know why I call you my friend. You are very much my friend.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Doing okay working on YouTube currently, so I can't say. That's alright. I hope your YouTube thing goes well. I'm assuming it's a YouTube video. That makes most sense to me. But I hope it goes well, and I hope it does well as well. I feel very...
I hope you get all the wells, basically.
Talk to you later, no worries. I just keep having manure in my hand. It feels like my sanctuary, you know?
You could say it was poopy.
Yeah. That wasn't that funny, I'm sorry.
Jokes here.
Aha!
Even if they are bad.
545. Right. Why did
I'm gonna take down the hill because I can. I'm gonna build an excavator though to do it.
You could always just use my fancy diamond shovel and it'd probably just as easy.
I'm gonna build an excavator because I kinda want one anyway.
I mean, that is fair enough. Oh yes, clay chicken. Wait, draconium. What was the next step to draconium? draconium. How? What?
Fine.
Okay, it's because every time I type draconium, I cannot remember how to type draconium. Playing cactus green. I know I have a cactus. Hey, you're finally coming in, you green chicken. I am making my way up to the draconium. I have energetic alloys coming about very quickly. Actually, speaking of, I need to see how to make a... I can't remember what they're called. What was the other... So you wanted the energetic alloy chicken. What was the other one? The vibrant alloy.
Which is the one that's right after it.
Ender pearl and... Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Oh, there's also awakened draconic. There's also draconic evolution, which is the shit when it comes to overpowered stuff.
I am working on it all, sweetie. Don't you worry.
I know you are, honey.
I'm also working on string, and I still don't remember why I'm working on string, but I am working on string.
Because you're a cutie.
I don't know what's quite better in that situation. I'll plant these. I'll plant them. I'll plant these two in their nests.
So I'm gonna use...
game. Thank you.
12.04? 12.04? Is that better than Cobalt?
I actually don't know. Wow, that was a little more violent than I had intended. I am killing the string chickens as I go, because I don't want to have a bunch of string chickens like last time.
Where's my Cobalt?
Oh, hello, baby chicken!
Oh, hello!
Only 545.
Cobalt.
I suppose. We can get rid of you now. Oh, that was a better chicken, but bye-bye.
This bucket's broken.
I must say, I appreciate that when you kill them, typically they'll actually drop something useful. That's quite nice. Hey! By the way, you still want me putting ender pearls in the actual thing, right?
Yeah, sure, why not?
You're a not strong chicken anymore.
It's nice to go over there and just see some more vibrant alloy in it. It's a nice surprise.
Why do the soul sand chickens not have a beak? It's like the glass chickens. They're just like, hello, I am flat-faced. I'm trying to clean up my
I have
coop.
7 draconium. How much do you need?
Huh?
How much draconium does it need?
I don't know. That's very much your department in comparison to mine.
I know. Fine, I'll just get more draconium. Ah! Game froze. Hello?
That happened to me a minute ago.
Might be a RAM issue.
Maybe. I might as well let that one go. Ah! Okay, do you, how far away are you from finishing what you're currently doing?
Quite. Why? What can I help you with?
I was gonna say, do you want to go check out the oil?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop my stuff off because I've got some junk in here. Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, swimming. Oh.
Dashing through the sky.
Little Einstein.
I
wish we'd stop putting food in here. Wow. What's the other food that you can get? Pork. Is it called pork when it's not cooked? Why have we got sugar in here? And cheese.
Do you not want cheese?
Well, I'm trying to keep all of the food out of the MEs so we can easily find it in the kitchen.
Ah.
Because I made the kitchen.
What's a kitchen?
The thing I made.
I don't know what that is.
The thing I spent quite a bit of time making.
You did.
I spent quite a while, thank you. Might as well cook it.
No, don't be silly.
Don't be
I
silly.
think I need some ardite.
Ooh. Why are seeds in here?
Do I have any ardite? I'm about to run out of lava. Again?
Well, I don't know what you want me to do about that. I did initially fill it up for you, which I feel like
I know.
was
Honey, I
very
filled it
nice
up like
of
4
you.
times.
I
I filled it up like 4 times now.
It's a shame we don't have lava a little closest to us, to be honest.
I've just been using the nether.
That's not easier than what I do. There's a like small lava pit not that far away from here.
Ardite. Ardite. I don't have enough ardite. Nether. Okay, let's go see coal.
What? Let's go see coal, did you just say?
The liquid version of carbon.
You mean oil?
Yes. Hydrocarbons that are liquid. Let's go.
Ooh, fancy, fancy.
I am a huge much. Hop in, my love.
Off we go. And yes, we are doing... Whoa, what have you done with the digital miner?
It's mining. How did you not notice that?
Because
I spent quite a while working on it yesterday.
I've been in the chicken coop the entire time.
I was distracted by my chickens.
The chickens are great. I have completed the chickens once. I've started them now 3 times.
Oh, at least 4.
No, there was the Sky Factory, there was 1.12 pack where we added some extra mods.
And then there was the other time where it was my other pack, the Ebrick pack.
Oh, yeah, the Ebrick pack.
And you finished it there.
Did I finish it? Oh,
you finished it on the Ebrick pack. That was the time you actually finished it.
Was it?
Yeah.
I swear I finished it when we did the Sky Factory stuff. The only reason why I convinced you to play Sky Factory is because I wanted to do chickens. Because I spent ages doing that, if you remember.
I do. But you didn't finish it then?
Did I not? Whoa, it's almost done. Dang.
Oh no, honey, it goes right down into a thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
So...
we've got a good couple hundred buckets left to go, at least. Probably 1,000 or 2.
Dang.
Yeah, the oil reserves that I was looking for were plentiful, unlike the little lakes. We've got 100 in buckets at the moment. That's only 100 so far.
Oh.
Well, it's a bit more than 100. 56,000 each. No, 56,000 milli buckets, which is 56 buckets. So, 112 buckets.
We actually,
Buckets of buckets.
other than, like, kind of just everything being in an ocean, we got relatively lucky with our seed.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Like, then it, like, I
Other than the sea serpents.
Well, yeah, the sea serpents. I'd prefer to,
we've had to wipe out.
Yeah. I mean, I'd prefer to, not have to, travel through the water constantly. Simply for personal preference of, I like doing the running bit.
Sea serpents are also a pain, because they eat your boat.
Yeah, they are quite the pain.
Eating goats is bad. Sam 2K20.
It's not the best thing in the world, I must say.
Right, now that we've got
realize we had gone
oil, you need to process it.
I need
It's
to
a fuel.
process it to fuel.
Yes, you need to process it into fuel.
How?
Rocket fuel. That's the wrong type of rocket fuel.
Why does it always look like your head's on backwards?
Because I've got pants on.
Okay, how are we doing? Have you... Oh, that's just a cactus green chicken. That is not what I asked for. Oh, you guys don't really need to be in this anymore. Bye-bye.
You need to build a Galacticraft refinery. The refinery will take an input of oil and energy and output fuel used for rockets and vehicles.
Honey, your fan is really over the top.
How about it's really under the top?
No.
Would that be better? Energized metal. Hell yeah.
It was just like, it was all I could hear, and I was like, okay.
Oh no, I want you to tell me when that's happening so I can deal with it.
10, 10, 10 chicken.
Hell yeah! Proud of you, honey.
Gold chicken, specifically.
So you could either find a cow, a fuel cow. We could turn kerosene into fuel using a thermopneumatic processor, or oil into diesel, kerosene, fuel, and LPG in a refinery using fracking. No, cracking, sorry, as a term.
I feel like the cow won't be the easiest option here. Considering the fact that you have to find the cow, and I already had to find chickens, and that was frustrating enough. Okay, I think it's about time that I'm gonna take some wood out of these, those ender lilies are really in just a bad place. I don't want to stick all the stuff I've just stuck in there. Dang, I really need to keep an eye on what I'm doing. I wanna... Oh, is that your fake dragon egg that's just sat in there?
Honey, I don't know what to do with it. I got scammed by a fucking villager.
I know, but there's no need to be so crude about it.
I am mad.
It happened yesterday.
Some would say I'm furious.
I would say
you say that like I shouldn't be upset.
I'm not saying that you
It
shouldn't
happened
be
yesterday.
upset.
Get over it. Honey, I am furious.
I know. My point is simply that you could take a moment to breathe and, like...
I don't know how to breathe.
I don't know how you're alive, then.
What is life?
It's living and having a good time, maybe.
I don't know what that is.
I'm just gonna not bother with these eggs right now. Also, this is the first time I ever found out that you could take the different types of eggs and actually just make them into... Whoa, that's a strong chicken.
Normal eggs.
And make them into normal eggs. It's
Well,
how
what we used to do is turn them into magic eggs.
Yeah, and get the lucky things, because they
and
were...
then we'd gamble.
I mean, they were more fun, but this is probably... Actually, it's not even more useful, because we just eat apples, because turns out cooked apples are freaking amazing. Okay. Please do not die. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Swimming in lava is weird.
It is weird. It's very beneficial to me.
I feel like my bulbul would be mad with me right now for jumping in that lava, but I did it, so...
Yeah, probably would be a little bit, like, upset.
I mean, it has the right to be upset with me. I did just kind of, like, abuse it a little bit.
I mean, that's what it's there for.
It is there to literally stop me from dying in lava. It is very useful. I found it in a loot bag, which is another part of this game that is incredibly fun.
Loot bags are fun.
And it's how I keep getting these Thunder Boys.
Didn't you make one of
Oh,
them?
honey.
Yeah.
You're fucking kidding me. You can find log chickens in the nether.
Are you joking? Are you
honey,
joking?
Do you know how close to the portal I am? I'm like 100 blocks.
Do you know how long we spent looking for chickens? It was like nearly 3 streams.
It was at least 2 streams.
And I streamed for 3 hours. So we spent like nearly 6 hours. It was like the rats when the rats didn't work all over again.
Yeah, but that was the mod developers. That was not only the mod developer's fault, but the pack developer for putting in a mod pack, a mod that didn't work.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Samuel.
Honey, a creeper just blew me into lava.
Why is there creepers in the nether? Also, you've used your F word for this stream. It's PG-13 here. There's like one F word. No, I'm kidding. But I do typically try and keep it PG-13. It doesn't work very well.
Ad rate, right? Ad rate.
It doesn't work as well as I'd like it. Well, yeah, I can't do any ad stuff. It's too early
it makes
for
sense.
that.
Planning for the future. Plan for the future. It's smart.
Oh yeah.
You're a smart cookie. I approve.
It's just trying to keep it decent enough to where people won't go, "You're too nah for this. Why have you produced a clay
We don't like your brand, so we're not gonna advertise. I mean, which is fair. So we try to make them not sad about our brand, I guess. If you want to call it.
It's the idea of calling myself a brand is very weird to me, I will say.
Honey, the only brand that we have is the one that they use on cows.
Okay. Ah, loot bag from a chicken.
Yeah, you get loot bags from all of them. It's weird.
I know, it's great. Whoa!
Emeralds! Yes?
A nuke virus?
Yeah, it's a virus that like shuts down the system.
Okay, I was just like,
Silverfish!
Are you in an end portal? Why are they in the nether?
They spawn inside of emerald ore sometimes in the nether.
Oh.
Why is there an enderman in the nether is a better question.
Honestly, the amount of mods in this, I'm not too surprised. Also,
yeah, I have kind of lost track of what does what.
Yeah.
I swear I had nether ending ore, which should add all the nether ore in, but the only nether ore I'm seeing is from Cyclic and Charm. And Mythical Agriculture.
I am going to quickly mention, so obviously the mod pack is up, you can find it on course Cursed Forge. If you weren't here earlier, Sam, who is the other person in this stream, actually put together the mod pack. He's done some stuff for it and everything. Well, he's done it all, basically. I've only made suggestions for mods to go in, which was actually only chickens, so this is why I'm here with them all the time.
Making some art for the mod pack.
Oh, I'm going to be making some art, yeah. I'm going to be doing the branding for the mod pack.
Yet.
I haven't. I did kind of...
Admittedly, I did say wait until literally today to do it.
Yeah, and then we're a little bit busy this week.
Oh god, this week is bad. It's like the calm before the storm today.
Yeah. But with the mod pack, we are playtesting it basically. It's one of the reasons why we're playing it. I say one because we actually just want to play it and have fun with it ourselves.
Minecraft is fun.
Minecraft is fun. I just wish I had... Well, actually, no, I have kind of all the time to play it.
I know.
Which is insane. It's weird. I honestly... I say that, like, I wasn't going to finish uni, like, finish this year of uni, like, you know...
Now,
a month ago. Well, oh, why did I do that? I would have finished uni back on May 5th.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I know. And the only reason why it didn't is literally because of COVID.
The big C.
Yeah. Other than that, because like, honestly, I would have finished on the 15th if Chris had known that we were actually going to have to do his module still, or that people still need to do it. I mean, I only found out because I was told, hey, if you want to get a certificate for the first year of uni, because you're not coming back to the uni to finish off the degree, then you need to actually do all your work, even though every other first year for my course / similar courses do not have to do it. And they've just
Which I find actually a little outrageous, to be honest.
It is, because as I've mentioned it before, I don't know who I talked to about it, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on stream, but the way I see it is, like, say they decided they didn't want to continue on, like, they got partway through second year, and say they decided that that was enough for them and they didn't want to continue on anymore, and they just went off halfway through second year or like a month into second year, theoretically they'd be able to get the same degree as I have, but I'm going to be getting, which is a CertHe, a certificate of higher education basically, without completing the year and all the modules, and I hope that's not the case. I hope that...
They probably won't be able to because they won't have enough credits. You need 120 and they won't have 60 of them. So if they've done the first semester of second year, then they will, because they'll have 120 credits.
Yeah, yeah, no, you have a point. But it's just...
And as we know of today, you're only waiting on the results of 20 of your credits, I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm waiting on my
well, you've at least got...
and my introduction to digital visual effects modules.
Well, at least you've got 20 credits worth of results now anyway.
Yeah, I finally got back something I handed in on, like, I think it was the 6th of May. No, 5th of May. So I finally got that back, which was nice. It got really good marks. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, I boasted about it a little bit because I'm really, really happy with it. I wrote it was a 1,600 word essay, and my lecturer told me that he's going to use it as examples for, like, personal writing, I think it was. Basically, I ended up doing a piece on typography and the ways that can be used. I'm planning on going on a graphics course next year, a graphic design course, so I was like, well, I'd rather do something about that than the current course I'm on, because I don't like the current course I'm on. And he was like, sure, you can write about whatever you freaking want as long as it's relevant to you and what you want to be doing. And I was like, awesome.
Yeah, he was basically like, I don't care. Lol.
He was like, I know you don't want to be here, but, like, if you, like, just do it on something you're passionate about. And I was like, cool. And he was like, I'm going to use it as examples. The best thing about it, that particular module, for whatever reason, was a mixture of... It was an optional module for third years on a different course, and it was mostly third years. You didn't. I didn't hear it, so it's fine.
Good.
And so, in a class of third years, I somehow managed to write a really good piece of people who have already... Well, not necessarily better, but...
Better than them.
I did a...
Miles better than them.
Honestly, I think I spent
like, comparison.
And, like, the only thing he mentioned that was bad about it is I didn't have dates for some of my bibliography, and I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you.
You can't have dates for some of your bibliography. It's just fact.
It was fun to reference games, though, I must say. That's something I never thought I'd...
That's
like,
hard.
It is hard. Like, I was trying to... To reference a game, you need to know, like, the
Damn it.
To know the location, the country, and I don't just mean country, if it's in the US, the state that it was published in. And that is very hard to find. And luckily I was talking about Undertale. Sans, characters, typography, stuff. And, like, it was an indie game when it first came out. I don't know if I think I put publication unknown. But I assume it would have it was self-published by Toby Fox, so it would have been wherever he was at the time, basically. But I didn't do it, I don't think. I tried.
You gave it a good go, and that's all that matters.
Honestly, it's made me so happy that I just want to really, like, distribute that whole thing and be like, look at my work. Well, I don't know exactly.
You should tell your parents about it after the stream.
I
If they're
should.
still awake.
I should. So I do have a website. It's my professional website for all of my stuff. And
you should put it on there as well.
The only problem with trying to stick it on there that I've found is I'm gonna. So you know how I have like images and stuff with all the references under. It's really hard to do that on the website I'm using. And I don't.
Just attach it.
Huh?
Just attach a PDF. It's fine.
I don't know if I can. Is the issue?
Probably. Sounds.
You'd like to think so, but I don't know if I can.
I only need a bit of redstone. It's a joke because I have a lot of redstone.
Would you like me to start up in redstone chickens?
No, we've got like 6,000.
I might as well. You're trying to find more reasons to stay with the chickens, because at the minute, I know you told me I need to make some sort of thing for the Galacticraft stuff, but I don't remember what you told me, firstly. Where I should have a second 10-10 gold chicken at this point. 10-10-10! The gold chickens have not revolted.
Well, the only 10-10-10 I see is you.
You made that joke earlier.
I know. You saying I'm not allowed to make it more than once? Dab.
Well, similar to The Sims, if you use the same interaction too many times, it can be boring and underwhelming.
Are you saying I'm boring and underwhelming? Because I would agree.
No! You don't agree to that! You've installed the mod! Nice!
I install them. What do you mean by how I start? Do you mean start the mod, or? I'm gonna be honest, I never actually tested it on Curse Launcher.
We aren't.
What did you install it with? I personally use multi-MC. And it's how you start pretty much any other Minecraft. I find that the Twitch launcher is incredibly buggy when it comes to launching things for Minecraft. So there's this other launcher that's free, open source, so you can go and read all the code and stuff. I've read through all the authentication code, and it's pretty legit.
And with that sentence, we can determine Sam is a very big code nerd. Sorry, carry on.
Sam is a very big nerd, you mean?
The first steps to the mod.
There's no real defined first steps. My favourite way is to just go mine, get quite a few diamonds, aim towards digital miner. The digital miner is probably the biggest aim, but I'd probably do a Tinker's Forge first. Go find a village. A really good one. If you're starting with chickens, you need to go find the ones that spawn in the world, and then you can breed them together by sticking them in adjoining hatcheries that look like this. So these two diamond chickens are breeding together to make better, more advanced diamond chickens, like this egg that's in this one.
The only thing I have to explain the two different breeds.
And the cactus chicken are coming together to blend into something.
The gold chicken would be a slime
red.
chicken.
Oh. So the energetic alloy is being boosted. And this is going to be producing
vibrant alloy.
Vibrant alloy. Yes, I get it. But yeah, the chicken expert is April Fiamish, the main streamer. It's a very interesting way. You can do literally only chickens for all of your resource gathering.
It just takes a very long time.
It's hard, but you can. Because you just spend the time waiting. Right, I've got a hill to take down.
I think.
Sure, I could use a builder.
The cheese is so good. Wicked Lady 89_DK. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate. Every time that happens, I forget immediately what I was about to say beforehand. Eek. So with chickens, the hardest part really is getting the wheat. it's really frustrating because like we obviously have a very small wheat farm, but we also went and raided the village quite a few times. You need a lot of hay, wheat and hay to actually be able to start up chickens. And like you can see,
for the wheat and hay, you can automatically do that with industrial. It's either thermal foundation, actually additions, or industrial foregoing farms. Oh, and there's also forestry, but I'm not very. Oh, the net mod. So what I would recommend to start out with is using a simple storage, the simple storage mod, because well, simple storage is it's quite simple, and you only need a chest. What I'm using at the moment is refined storage because it's a little easier, but there's also applied energistics 2 for those people that prefer it. Those two mods are very, very similar, but some people just prefer applied energistics, like myself. I just couldn't be bothered with it this time, and I just needed storage network up and running because I was being inundated with chicken eggs.
also, just in case by the net mod, because I don't know terminology for a lot of the Minecraft modded community, you mean the chicken nets? That is in hatchery.
Ah, yeah, they could have meant that.
I only say because I was talking about chickens.
Sorry, my mind went to XNet immediately, and I was like, maybe it's to do with that.
I was just like, I have no, like, my brain, I was like, I have no idea what you meant. I was like, what is he saying?
Also,
it could just be the chickens. So then, if it's the chicken nets that you want, that's in hatchery. Hatchery and chickens go really well together. They are made to be together, seemingly.
Well, they're just incredibly well integrated.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good stuff.
I mean, if you don't have hatchery, you can't use the nests or anything.
Yes. I actually don't know how you would breed them together.
I don't know either. Because I don't think you can feed them seeds or anything. I think I've tried it in the past. Also, this is my favorite
I don't know
way
how
of...
you breed them together.
No.
Oh, just manure farming.
Yeah, this is my favorite way of doing it.
This big thing that I'm working on back here, this is for an automatic wheat farm.
That's
what I've been doing.
Oh, I thought you hit me then, but I just watched you get whacked by the ender lilies.
Oh, all of our power, by the way, is completely renewable wind turbines that I
haven't seen that yet. Why are there so many?
Honey, we need that much power. It's almost always being used.
Just in case you're confused, to be able to get the Sam cam in the right-hand corner, I have it on one of my screens that is for that meeting. So when I turn this way, I'm looking at that. I don't know why I feel a need to explain it, but it just looks like I'm looking off the screen. And my media head tells me that that is wrong and I shouldn't be doing it.
How dare you?
Ah, good old media.
How dare you break your media head? Because that's the thing that I thought I'd be saying today.
Huh. Oh, look at that. A decent amount. Also, I started doing... So there's, like, blood magic in this. There's,
Stormcraft, Britannia, you know, all the good stuff.
Yeah, Stormcraft, Britannia. And I personally, the one time I've tried Britannia, I got a bit, like, meh with it after a little bit.
You did. After I went and got all of those lovely flowers for you as well.
I mean, it wasn't after that point. You mistake.
Oh, you got meh before I got the flowers. You still made me go.
No, so basically, with that, it was... I had the flowers. I did a bit of it. Like, I did some of the living wood stuff in that. And, it was when it was like, oh, to be able to do anything more, you need to get all these leaves and need to do a bunch more traveling. And I was like, I don't want to do that.
That immediately always puts you off.
It's because...
I actually have to play the game. I just want chickens.
Not true. But it doesn't necessarily put me off. I think it's just one of those things where I'm like, I kind of wanna. Oh. I want to be able to, oh wait, that means I can actually make another one. Sorry, I'm getting distracted with what I'm doing currently. It's just one of those things where it's like, I want to be able to kind of play in one small area, and sometimes it can be a little frustrating when I have to run around a lot and not know that I'm going to find anything. It's that part that bothers me. Like, if I was just doing it on my own and I wasn't streaming it, like, I'd probably just end up going, I've spent 3 hours looking for it, I'm gonna cheat it in. Obviously I don't necessarily...
I wouldn't let you do it.
Well, if I was just playing on my own, though...
yeah, I know.
But in obviously the case of streaming, I don't want to do that. I do want to try and do it legitness, you know what I mean?
That is legit, though.
But also, just generally, it is more fun when you do it legit.
Oh yeah, you feel more accomplished, and you don't really need to cheat because we've got 3.2 thousand iron. Like,
yeah, I mean,
yes, I'm going to use all of that iron.
Are you now?
Yes, I have plans, big plans, world conquest level plans.
Okay. I think, like, I don't know, to be honest, with mods and stuff, I don't feel like there's as much of a need to cheat for things, because by the time you've got a digital miner, by the time you've done the smeltery, everything is kind of so easy. Like, it's at this point, it's like, well, we don't even really need to go mining anymore, because the digital miner will just do that for us. And so it's a lot less of like a thing of, oh, I have to spend like 7 hours mining, you know what I mean? And that's all I can do in this stream. I also just hate doing mining, which sounds ridiculous because this is literally called Minecraft, and I felt like the Ace family just then. We are literally
literally
right
working right now.
Honestly, that sounds a little bit more ironic considering the fact I am streaming currently, but there we go. But it just kind of allows you to do some more fun things. I think there's like certain people I'd be happy playing vanilla with. Like, for example, Polina. You guys probably don't know who that is. She's my best mate. But like, I happily play vanilla with her because, I mean, as far as I'm aware, she's not too like, I know how to do everything. Like, she's a bit more lax with it. Whereas I know you are very much like, it's boring because I know how to do everything in it. There's no point.
I've done everything in it. Is more so the point. Like, there's nothing new for me.
Yeah, my button just went wild then.
Someone's popular.
It's not even like really popular at all. It was just notifications, I think, from YouTube. And I think Kevin went live, so there's that.
Yeah, he went live a while ago, I think.
Oh, okay, well, that's alright.
Sorry.
I say that like I would have watched him, but like...
You don't have time. You're too busy being cute and stuff.
I don't know why I just made that noise. That noise is honestly a little embarrassing. Why is there an black chicken egg? Is that where I'm putting my cold chickens? Do I have a cold chicken in that? No. What is happening? Oh wait, are you a strong diamond chicken? 675. Oh, you're what? Okay, well, I know some may say, why are you killing all the chickens that aren't in nests? Well, because
it's really fucking easy.
It gets really, really laggy after a while. I have had this situation where... Well, it is a mess as well. I remember when we did Sky Factory, where I decided I wasn't going to kill any of the chickens for a very long time. And it was just so hard to find the chicken. Oh, hello, Flint chicken. It was just so hard to find any of the chickens. And so I gave up on that. 543.
There was a culling also when the creeper took half your chickens away.
Yeah, that was a sad day. And that's when I went, I'm going to put them all in nests. And I'm going to have 2 of every chickens so they don't feel lonely. And this time around, I actually wasn't going to do 2 of every chicken. I was going to do 1 of every chicken. Because by that
Well,
point...
we only need 10, 10, 10. Because they're already relatively fast anyway.
But
then
like,
again, those times I always left the server on overnight and left the chunks loaded, which I don't do at the moment. Because we just do everything live.
yeah, I prefer doing everything live because then there's a document on it and then I don't feel like I'm allowed to cheat, even though I wouldn't necessarily cheat. Like, as I've already mentioned, I don't feel a need to cheat when it... Oh. I don't really feel a need to cheat when it comes to, modded Minecraft. I don't necessarily feel a need to cheat when it comes to vanilla Minecraft either. Because you only need to do so much.
You just feel the need to cheat when it's hard.
A little bit. I feel a lot less scared when like going against zombies and stuff since playing modded, because I mean this armor's a little bit over the top.
Honey, yours is over the top. Mine, I've been actively upgrading.
You just gave it to me and I was like, thank you.
Yeah, originally I made the same armor, but mine auto repairs as well.
Yeah.
Mine auto repairs it, so if you hit me you get sticky, and it's also just got heavy resistance. So like every now and then you'll see that my armor's changed color a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. I've upgraded it.
No, I know. I know this. But no, like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this conversation anymore, to be honest, yeah.
Valhalla?
Valhalla?
Yes, Valhalla.
Honestly, the first time I ever really heard about Valhalla and what it was from Final Fantasy 13.
I'm not surprised.
Because that was the beginning of the game. The whole premise was that lightning was in Valhalla. I never actually finished that series of games. She's the main character of Final Fantasy 13, and is the older sister of Sarah, who is the main character in Final Fantasy 13-2, and she is again the main. Lightning is again the main character in Final Fantasy Lightning Returns. It's a whole thing. There's quite
because Lightning returns.
Yeah, so she comes back, but she comes... Like, so, unfortunately for me, I never actually managed to finish any of them. I didn't have Final Fantasy I didn't get Final Fantasy 13 when it initially came out. I actually got Final Fantasy 13-2 for whatever reason. I didn't, like, purposely do it. I think my parents brought it for me knowing that, like, I like Final Fantasy games. And...
Heather might have had a hand in that.
Yeah, she did also offer to... no, I had one of my brother's old mates who lived with us for a while. They were not necessarily the best person in the world. He stole like 20 quid off me. It wasn't fun. And I was like at oldest, maybe 12 when that happened.
And they stole money from you?
Yeah, so I had this Coca-Cola can, like, that had my money in it, and I didn't just have money in it, like, I had a bunch of random crap in it, and they were living with us because they were having problems with their family. I'm not going to get into it.
They decided to steal with the person who is helping them.
They stole money from me. They stole money from my parents' holiday savings, because they would put like money into a jar, like all the like petants and coins and stuff, and they stole from that, and then they just disappeared from our house one day, and didn't contact us.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd have reported them to the police.
I think his parents did. And there was already, I don't know what was going on. It was a whole thing. It's not really my business to go into it.
I don't feel like I'm going to be accepting of a random person moving into the house anymore, unless I know them well.
So he was my brother's age, and we had known.
2 years older, right?
My brother's 23, 3 years older, and he was really good mates with my brother since we moved there, pretty much, and we moved there in 2005, I think, and we lived there until 2013, and my brother knew him for like basically the majority of that time, so it wasn't someone who was unknown, it was just someone who had problems and unfortunately just didn't trust us to take care of them, even though we took them into our home and was, you know, helping them out, and just felt a need to get out or something. I don't really know.
Well, they could have just left. They didn't have to steal things.
Didn't have any money, didn't have anything of anything.
There are ways about it.
I know.
That's not one of them.
I know there is. I actually completely forgot about that, but I think he offered me to give Final Fantasy 13 when he was with us, or like around that time. I don't think the game's that old. When did it even come out, actually? That's the point. What's that? I'm gonna quickly look it up. Might have been a different one. Oh! That game came out in 2009!
God, you're old.
I don't even know if I hadn't... Oh, I did! We had a family Xbox.
No! It's a mistake waiting to happen in terms of disagreement between siblings, isn't it?
My brother never used it. Really?
Oh! Did he have his own?
He had PS2/PS3, whatever was out at the time.
I assume Heather was still living with you at that point.
No. My sister moved out when she was 16.
Oh, yeah. She moved out early.
Yeah, she moved out when she was 16, and stayed in Swindon. She lived with us before we moved to Lynham. And I don't mind saying where we lived at that point, because it was back in 2013. I haven't lived there in aeons.
Just say I haven't lived there in 8 hours.
Aeons.
Paddy, I was going to say, you live in a different country right now.
Technically, yes, I do, and it's not my favourite thing.
Oh. Hi. I'm from that country.
I know, well, yes, you are, and no.
Well... lived there for like 22 years. 20 years.
I know. I remember being younger and always trying, like, because I moved around quite a bit, and, like, everyone would be like, so where are you from? And I'd always, as a kid, and honestly, actually, still low-key now, be confused, like, whether they meant where I was born or where did I just move from.
Honestly, that's such a fucking loaded question because I wasn't born in either of those two countries.
No, I know you weren't. You were born in the United States of America.
The Americas. My Lord and Savior is the King, that is the Donald.
Yeah, let's not clip that, and let's not ever have that out of context, because that is a joke.
Am I not allowed to joke about our Lord and Savior and ruler that is the Donald?
You're not allowed to be serious about it. No.
You don't own me.
I'm not going to get into politics.
I'm not a fan of the Met. It's fine though. Whatever you believe, you can come into Minecraft. We don't care. To be honest though, I'd be doing the same about Obama if he was still around.
What do you mean?
Our Lord and Savior that was the only Barack Obama.
Yeah, but I feel like he's a little bit more liked, you know? And
weirdly enough, I think he's less controversial.
He
And I thought that would be hard for a president.
I know. He did some good stuff, and I wasn't even in the country, you know.
Yeah, the ACA was good. I like
I-
the ACA.
I actually remember. So the first time, so when I went to New York back in 2017, we were like doing a group thing, because it wasn't like a school trip. It wasn't like a college trip necessarily. It was more of a because it was during the February half term, so it was nice and cold. It was very cold. And we were basically walking together. We were doing, because we had a few like group things where it's like, hey, part of the money that you spent here is for X, Y, and Z trips, so we're going to make sure you do them all together. And we ended up going into Trump Towers just to go to the bathroom. And then we left.
Amazing.
Hi, did you know that you can put hoppers under the nest pens leading into a chest? This is going to sound really stupid, but I never thought about doing that. The minute...
The thing is, though, we're going to use item conduits when I get round to building a load of facades, because facades are a pain to make, because you need to make the Ender IO machine.
Yeah.
That paints them to look like grass.
Yeah.
And that way we can still make it look like there's grass underneath the chicken things, but really we're using item conduits to suck out the contents.
Yeah.
And those will be put on the resource chickens and not the breeding chickens.
Yeah. At the minute,
because there are 2 types.
So why I'm not going to do that right now is for what Sam just mentioned, and then also I want to keep an eye like on what's going on, basically on what chickens there are, and it makes a lot of sense actually in terms of if you're just wanting to fill something up.
Oh yeah.
But I want to keep an eye on the eggs because I'm currently trying to breed and then also get them up to 10/10s. I think it's a good alternative to the item conduits though.
Oh yeah, no, thank you very much. I mean, I didn't actually know that, so that's a nice piece of knowledge.
You liar! Why would you lie about that?
What, I didn't know about the hoppers?
No, you went, yes, I did know, initially.
Oh.
Did you forget?
Yeah, I don't remember what I said 3 days ago. Why do you think I'd remember now?
I feel like that's like the other way around that should go. No, but thank you. That is... I hate the fact I never thought about that.
I'm forgetful.
Because we have the bonsai trees, which is basically the same sort of concept. Obviously, it's the bonsai pot with a actual hopper in it, with the chest underneath.
Yeah.
So the fact we never thought about doing that for chickens is shocking to me. You've played with the Model 4, and yes, they do work with conduits too.
Yeah, we are very big fans of the chicken mod, and I say we. The amateurs.
It's
the amateurs are very big fan.
I love the chickens. As you can see, I have spent an hour and 10 minutes, and I have basically the entire time been in the chickens.
In that time, I have taken down half of a hill.
Are you sure you don't want my spade for the grass?
Honey, I break 3 blocks of dirt at once.
Do you know how quick the spade goes?
Yeah, but I've got so much control over the excavator. That's why I built it. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Okay. To be honest, it is
I need
annoying when
cobalt.
There's a cobalt cow.
Yeah, I know.
You say that so like exasperated, like ugh, I don't want to use that cobalt cow you picked up.
It's a pain.
Also, I'm loving the hat.
Because you've got to hook it up to a thing.
A thing? Do you mean?
I just don't want to hook it up to.
Do you mean the things that I made for you?
Yeah.
The stools?
No, I've got to hook it up to a Why is this not repairing? Do I have to put it?
I don't know.
In. Do I?
You okay?
Oh, that's the wrong one. It's not going to repair. Stupid.
Okay, those chickens are fine. Honestly, I don't think I've... So, the chicken I've had... I'm enjoying talking about chickens. The chicken I had the most trouble with getting in this time around. Not in terms of like finding them, because that was the log chicken. In terms of like breeding.
I found it 100 meters from the goddamn
Nether
nether
portal.
portal.
Well, this stream you did. Honestly, I'm just happy it didn't take to this stream to find one. I wouldn't have been doing what I've done so far. But it was the snowball chicken. That took forever to come out of the asses of these chickens.
It is RNG. RNGesus was not smiling favourably. There's a creeper over there. I'm gonna try and help with the construction, and I don't want him to.
That's funny.
Ugh.
Right, I'm gonna... Dang it. Didn't work. Wait, how are the diamond chickens doing? Oh, we have a 10-10-7. That's pretty good. And a 9-9-7. Well, you're not great. I'll just do this one. For now. Do I have any diamond? I must say, the one thing that I personally feel is slightly missing is Optifine, and I know we can't put it into the mod pack itself.
You can put Optifine into yours if you want.
Every time I remember about it, I'm already playing.
Why? Every time I make this goddamn mistake.
What did you do?
Oh, it's a creeper. I'm gonna use my ranged attack on him.
Sam!
The lightning bolt.
You have done it every time. You're like, yeah, this makes sense.
Well, now I've got lightning creeper bits.
I suppose. How's your rats coming along?
Well, charged creeper chunks are very useful for rats, speaking of which. It's a rats drop.
They are on top of each other, if that helps. Honey, do you need to feed them cheese or whatever for them to mate?
I don't know. I don't understand that mod.
I mean, you could look it up.
Honey, could you look it up for me?
I'm already doing it, don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
Right, how do we do the brats? Lats need a breeding lamp to breed.
They need the breeding lamp? I just thought that was a rat's decoration. I thought it was just a cage
lady
decoration.
Out here actually being top notch with the info.
A lamp.
How many mods have you played with? Wow.
Admittedly, these are some of the big mods.
But I don't play with mods very often.
Oh, Samuel! I'm being called.
Oh, hello, mother. Well, not my mother, your mother. I honestly am not very good at mods, which is funny, seeing as I am playing with one. So, rat breeding land. Do you know what? With that title, you think he would have realised a red dye, a redstone. Oh, I can make this. I can do it. I'm good. Hey Tazzle, welcome back. I hope it's a good one. That'll be fun. I don't know why I said like that. I'm sure it's going to be a good video. How was your editing process? Did it treat you well? Because I know it can go... Editing can really kick you up the arse sometimes. I need a redstone lamp, but not that I actually know how to make one off the top of my head. So, eek. Ooh, we have that. It's the rat breeding lamp. I don't know how I almost immediately forgot that that's what it's called. Awesome! That's great. I'm like, that's great. It's nice when you don't have to edit a lot. Editing... Oh, I enjoy it sometimes, but I really have to be in the mood to do it. It's why I don't do much on YouTube. It's why I have one... Am I gonna need to... How does this place? Okay, I'm gonna need something. It's why I have, like, one recent video, because, like... I just don't like listening to myself speak all the time. It's why streaming is good. I don't have to edit it. I can choose to edit if I decide. Then again, I'd prefer to have a separate recording of it. But it is what it is. Maybe oak, just because it's gonna match the roof. I don't know. I assume it needs to be. I don't know how this is gonna place, so I'm just trying. It might actually end up placing there, but we'll find out. Does it place on the no? Okay. Oh, attach onto the rat cage. Okay. I can do that. Thank you so much. You are so helpful, Wicked Lady. I appreciate you. That is... I know it's like, I'm assuming meant to be a heart, but it really looks... I mean, it looks like a heart, but not like a cute heart. It, looks a little bit more daunting. They're so far away from each other. Honestly, the rat stuff was what Sam was doing, so I hope he appreciates minor help. I also don't know how long it's gonna take him to come back. I'll be honest. I hope I'm not here alone for too long, because while I do some streams on my own, the Minecraft ones are a little harder for me to pull off because alone, because he knows a lot more than I do about them. Oh, did you just walk out of here? Did you really just walk out? You are one bad chicken. It's only a grey chicken. I don't know why I made such a fuss just then. It wasn't like a really hard chicken to get. No problem, I just like to help, but trying not to be a backseat gamer. Hey, I don't think you're being a backseat gamer. I think you're doing a good job of not being one. I know like a lot of people have a huge, massive issue with like backseat gamers, and I guess I kind of do. I don't know, but I typically find in things like Minecraft or just generally. So I also play The Sims. Like, so in games like that, it's usually just people wanting to help and be like, hey, do you know about this thing that might help you in this specific aspect of what you're trying to do? And especially for me, as someone who doesn't know a lot about mods, or the mods I'm playing, because that is very much Sam's department, and I'm just here for the ride. Kind of, I guess. I say that even though I'm the one streaming it on my channel. I just find it helpful. It's like, oh, that's a thing. Okay, cool. Because I'm usually just asking Sam anyway. I feel like I went on a bit of a tangent with that. I'm sorry. Even managed to go AFK. I have been left alone. 87. Okay, they're the exact same, but I've actually got 2 of these. 87. Ooh, that one's a little better. Gotta head out anyways. Have a good day. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good day as well. 7. Okay. Just to make sure they don't pop into my hand, I am gonna just turn them into normal eggs now. Because these will be... I'll just kill that one in a second. There we go. These will be the 2 that will be more useful. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill any other ender chicken I currently have out. Oh, that... nah. Just so that I know which chickens I need and don't need. I've got a lot of them. Ah, baby reds! Right, okay. I'm sorry, chickens, but you have got to go. Also, you may be wondering why I'm using the axe. Well, you may not. But I'm using the pickaxe. Oh, it ran away. The pickaxe instead of the sword. It's because the sword swipes, and I have nearly killed more than the chicken I wanted to kill in that moment, and that is not fun times. 655. You can come out, you can come in. Also, at some point I was feeding them seeds to aid, like, speed this process up, but I'm being lazy, and laziness is me. I don't know if smart chickens actually lay smart chicken eggs. I'd like to think they do, but I'm pretty sure they don't. 655. We can get rid of you two now. Like, in my head I know that I actually put 2 chickens down nearly every single time. Do I actually ever use those? No. I say I remember, but I forget. No, I actually did just say I always forgot. Interesting. A magic bean? What? Ooh, I'll pick up the ender stuff. Sam likes the ender pearls. Sam? Hello? You back? I saw you move. He's left me here to be by my lonesome. I really am trying out here. I don't know if he can even hear me at this point. Do you know what? Well, not where I wanted to stick them. We'll stick some eggs in here too. Might as well. Oh, I can hear them. One sec, I'm gonna sleep. I can hear the rats above me. Oh, how exciting. Sam's not gonna be here for the rats. I made the advancement Gilded Cage. I didn't even read that. Okay. Why did it sound like there's a pigman? Hello? Oh! Oh, it's so small! It's so cute! They produced a baby! Oh. You play Sims as well! Nice! I like The Sims quite a bit. I do stream it. We had, like, I say a week of The Sims. It's not really a week. It was like quite a lot of days in a row of just playing The Sims. I went back to some of the older games. I went to Herbs. I did some PS2 plays of The Sims 2, because I started off as a console player, and that's in that community, which is honestly a little ironic. I didn't actually get onto PC with that until... Wow. Okay. I didn't get onto PC with The Sims until The Sims 3 came out. Ooh, I don't want to throw it. I don't want to throw it. Okay. Boop. Oh, there's no lava. Maybe I should go collect some lava for him. Maybe he would appreciate, and I'm really gonna die in the nether in this case. Like another net, please. Bucket. Oh, we have 6. I can pick up 6 buckets. Oh my god, I forgot you were in there. I know it's like a glass window, but I still forgot. Oopsie, doopsie. Okay. I don't come here often. So the likelihood that I will fail in this journey is honestly high. As you can see, I apparently died over there. I don't know how I did, but I apparently did. This doesn't feel very safe what I'm doing right now. There we go, 6 lava buckets. Just glad I actually brought something that would help me down here, because I really didn't plan this out. There we go. I think it was over this way. I say that like I didn't just come from this direction, but I'm confused. Everything looks the same. Oh, this looks like stairs. Nope, I'm lying to myself. I swear I walked from over here. Oh, frickin' hell, that's a devil dog. Okay. Can you even get up here? The answer was yes. Well, it's nice to know that you can get blaze powder from them. I know it's above me. Stairs! I just wanna see, like, that. Like, I need something to help me. Sam's not very good at putting stairs down in this particular case, apparently. I'm not sure why he's been gone for so long. Duty calls when the mother calls, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I get really nervous when right-clicking on things. With, like, lava. Especially because our house is wood. Definitely doesn't bode well. Ah! I did lava! Not that he knows, or he can hear me. Hurry! I'm sorry that all you're getting currently is chicken content. I know I'm not just shift-clicking those in. Oh, I love the sound of that. Oh no, wait, that's the wind chime. Is there an eclipse happening? Because this is dark and I'm confused. Yeah, I think an eclipse just happened. Oh, it doesn't make noise randomly. It's not like the villager bells. That's minorly disappointing. What baby chickens do I have? You're doing fine. I still haven't produced me a slime chicken quite yet. I'm trying to get you guys up so that you actually start. I think I've got the ender chickens going already though. Yeah, I don't need more. I don't know why I keep clicking on the gold chickens as if they're gonna do something for me, like...
Sorry about that.
Frickin' hell, you scared me. What was that all about?
Oh. Mum had decided that now would be the perfect time to talk about the van hire.
Oh, she couldn't have waited until tomorrow or another time.
Yeah. Back inside, actually, to go the loo.
Vibrant alloy egg! Heck yeah. Oh, the joys of having a wireless headset. The headset I am currently wearing is in fact can be wireless. Is in fact can be? What type of sentence was that? Can be wireless. However, that's only over Bluetooth. And unfortunately, that doesn't work well on my PC. I actually don't need these two together anymore, meaning they can both die. Which sounds really cruel, I know, but like, they just aren't needed.
Annie?
Yeah?
Do you ever just want to form a testudo and take on the barbarian horde?
Form a what?
A testudo.
Don't know what that is.
It's a testudo. It's a Roman formation, utilizing shields to protect everyone in the formation.
I'm assuming you're referencing the other game that you've been playing recently?
No, it's a real thing.
No. I understand it's a real thing. What I mean is, I'm assuming it's something in the game that you've played recently.
No, I saw a picture on Imgur.
Oh, I see.
And there were these kids forming a Roman testudo, and I was like, I want to do that.
I must say though, no.
You don't want to just take on the Celtic and Pict bastards and civilize them, as it were?
No.
No?
I don't think I really care enough.
But what about conquest and the glory of Rome?
See, that chicken's a waste of my time.
It sounds like a waste of time.
Oh no, I'm talking about the chickens.
No, I appreciate it.
Just trying to kill off the chickens I don't need. Like, I hatched some cow chickens, and I just don't need them because I think they were better chickens. I don't know now, I killed the ones.
Yeah, I'm flattening a bunch of land at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
On second thoughts, it would have been way cheaper to just build an RF Tools builder and flatten it using power.
Possibly.
I could do it, and it would still be quicker. Now.
But honey, you're already doing what you're currently doing, you know?
Let's do
it. Okay.
Wicked Lady 87 is completely correct. However, it also works with the redstone torch. And it works better, I think, if you just sit on them, which is what April prefers.
I do just sit on them. Usually I think redstone torches don't actually work, because I think the one time where I did it, I did use redstone lamps. I don't know why I haven't actually done it. The speed at which it was going for a little while, because I had so many eggs going at one time, was just a bit much. I might do it now though, to be fair, because I am a bit more concentrated on what I'm doing. Oh, by the way, go check your rats.
I saw you used a breeding lamp. I was watching the stream whilst talking to my mum. I saw you put a... Honey!
I know!
What the fuck is the pink thing?
It
looks like a chopped off penis.
It's a baby rat. It's a pinky.
Oh, just feed it to a snake.
No!
Aren't I supposed to be liking rats?
Yes. Why did I come over here? Oh, redstone lamps. How annoyed would you be if I made a bunch of redstone lamps?
I wouldn't be at all.
Awesome.
Feel free to use the glow. We did it for both of our use, so.
I will actually have to charge them up with a redstone lamp.
You know you've got like an ender pearl, right?
Pardon?
I have one. You know how you like own all the ender pearls in this ender pearl based economy of ours?
Honey, I have 6 on me.
Can I have them?
Yes, if you come to me.
Yep.
There you go.
Thank
Also, I've periodically been sticking them in the smelter. There's quite a
Could
few
you
in
put them in the system storage now, please?
Yes.
Just to be annoying.
Yeah, I can start doing that, that's alright. Okay, so I only managed to get 1 redstone lamp, because apparently we don't actually have a lot of glowstone. Except we have a bunch of glowstone dust.
Yeah, because I was using it.
You don't mind if I use it all though, do you?
I just want you to know, if you've turned it into glowstone, we've just lost a butt ton of dust.
Well, I'm sorry, but you didn't say anything before I did it.
I watched it, it's fine. You'll just have to go get more if I have a problem.
I have a glowstone chicken, I'll just start getting that up, it's fine.
Oh, what do I need? I need markers, don't I? Is it a marker? Is it a, an RF Tools marker or something? RF Tools...
I'm not actually sure how many of these lamps I need, to be honest. I don't know how many nests I have down. Okay. Well, that is definitely not pretty.
Obsidian.
And I hope...
own obsidian, gosh.
I don't know necessarily if I need to have one above every single nest, but it's what we're doing. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, 6 more. Doesn't mean I can get out of it easier now. rather than having
Yay.
to land that jump. Okay, so before I do it again, what is the way to get a lot more glowstone out of the dust?
There isn't. Break it.
No. You just told me that I wasted a bunch of dust.
Yeah, right. When you break the glowstone and turn it into dust, you lose glowstone. So if I was to convert it back into dust, I've lost like probably 10 glowstone for a stack of glowstone dust.
Okay.
Because you get between 2 and 4 when you break a glowstone.
Right.
Yeah, that was my point.
Okay. Well,
It'd be nice if this advanced solar generator was actually remotely useful, because it's not, and it requires so much extra work to build. It only produces 106 RF per tick, and this wind generator does 384. And the wind generator works all the time, and they're also cheaper.
Awful, sorry.
Ah, loot bag. Hey honey, do you want a loot bag?
11. I don't actually need 11, but I might as well. Why?
You want 11 loot bags?
How did you get 11 loot bags?
Well, I only have one and I offered it.
Wait, is this not how you charge them? Am I an idiot?
Just put a lever on it.
Oh, it's a leather!
Well, that works too. Pass me one, I'll show you what you need to do.
Oh. Oh, do I need one like
Can't
that?
get on it.
Oh, well that doesn't work then, does it?
But you can put a lever on it.
Don't break
Also,
it.
you don't want them that height because they'll just run into them and die. You put them like that. You could make a fancy pattern if you fancied.
But well, honey, they also won't die because they are one block tall.
Yeah, but chickens die really easily.
Fancy. This could actually be prettier than, unless. Oh wait, but it's not gonna work, is it? 1 second.
What do you mean it's not gonna work?
Oh, never mind.
I always put mine 2 above. It's fine.
No, I meant the pattern wouldn't work.
Yeah. Did you get lava from me?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you.
Welcome.
That was very cool. I appreciate it.
I mean, it definitely looks prettier than what it did, like this. So I'm gonna hedge my bets with the whole thing. I also don't know if they necessarily work 2 above, but it hatched. Look at that. Thank you for this beautiful addition, Wicked Lady. I appreciate it. It's really upped the value of my hen house. Speaking of which, I actually have a full inventory right now. There's also 2 more extra buckets in the system if need be.
You're an extra bucket. Dab. Thing is, I can use this lava source stone to make lava. So I'm going to do that with a water bucket and make some obsidian.
Okay.
Just in a hole.
Fair.
Near the house.
I want to see if the pinky has grown up yet. Oh!
Is it?
Oh no, it hasn't grown up yet. But I think one of the rats looks like it's taking care of it. I don't know if it actually is, but it definitely looks like it's being taken care of. Why are the rats actually so cute? I don't think that's actually fair in the slightest that they're as cute as they are. My gosh.
The only time I think pinkies are actually useful is feeding snakes until they're grown. What do you think, honey?
I meant rats in general. I mean, it is the diet of a snake. Rats do have, and whatever, do have the best things for a snake, so they
Snack.
are useful for that, but...
They are good for snacks.
I also think rats are cute. So yeah.
Oh, I remember how to do this.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah.
Wow, so I don't need another one. So we are soon going to have 10 freaking string chickens of all things.
Well, you're a 10-10-10.
This is the third time you've said this.
Yeah.
And while I
You say
appreciate
that like
it,
I'm a bad person.
while I appreciate it, and it is very sweet, it's very repetitive. Oh, hello, cold chicken. Oh, I didn't actually get you then.
I just need some dirt. Get a stack of dirt.
We have so much dirt, probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, stop running! Darn chicken.
Dark nabbit chicken.
Okay, we're gonna run. Pick up some rubbish. Oh wait, I haven't checked on these guys. Oh, hello, vibrant alloy chicken!
I feel like you're gonna want me to break this down. But...
Maybe right about that one. Oh, a slime chicken, perfect. Have I? Oh yeah, those are the cold chickens. Ooh, a 676. An 867.
I don't bring enough fucking. God damn it.
Alright there.
No. I've broken your PG-13 rule loads.
I know you have.
It's more of an aim.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, hard rules, right?
It's more of a... Yeah.
It's a guideline, right? Right?
I'd say it's an aim. While I typically will admit I swear too much, usually it's an aim to try to not.
Yeah, I know.
Because there isn't necessarily a need to swear, but usually when something scares me or I get very excited, that's when it comes out.
Also, one of my favourite parts of this mod pack is the footprints!
Why is that so good for you?
What do you think of my new construction?
That is absolutely disgusting.
It's fine. It's gonna stay there.
Right.
Hey, do you want to come and see my latest creation?
I saw it on your screen.
No. Do you want to see my latest creation?
What?
How do I even start this again?
You've brought me over and you haven't even got anything to show me.
You got some redstone?
Not on me, but I can go get it. Just choking on my drink, casual. Oh. Oh. There you go. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I meant like a torch. I'm so sorry.
Do you have some redstone? He asked me. I can go get some, I said. Didn't feel the need to clarify before I got there that he meant a torch.
You fancy going to sleep as well?
Got some big asks, I must say. Some big asks. Oh.
Watch the hill disappear.
Oh. So why didn't you just do this initially?
Because I'm stupid.
Did we get the blocks that come from it, or...?
No, this voids them.
Oh, I see. Is it gonna get rid of that tree? Oh.
Yes. Very cool, right?
That's really cool.
There was a hill here! Oh god.
Did you have some floaters, though?
Yeah.
Also, are you gonna take down the other half of the hill?
I could.
I mean, I feel like it'd look better if you did.
Eh.
Also, I'm not sure how much of the actual gameplay audio you can hear, because I forgot to turn that up. I've just turned it up now, though. It was, like, slightly up, but, like, I've got the Spotify audio quite loud. Today, for Spotify, by the way, if you're interested, Samuel, I put on Minecraft music.
Oh, C418. Very nice.
I was like, it makes sense. Oh no, oh no. Oh, Stone Chicken, I need you. I was like, it makes sense to have Minecraft music.
We are the dragon heart. We are the dragon hearted.
Unfortunately, not
you
that.
just mean the C418 one?
Yeah, I mean C418.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mainly because I don't want to get copyright claimed when these go up on YouTube. Because a little fun fact, I do actually re-upload all of these streams onto YouTube. So if you ever for some reason want something to be in the background for 3 hours, you can check out that. Let's be honest, it'll be in the background.
I mean, if you work in security, I can imagine that could be quite useful. Just sitting there for 7 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I suggested that to your sister and she got very happy?
She was very happy that you thought she could be
I
a
was
security
surprised
guard.
that she thought she was happy. Like, I was surprised that she was happy that I basically said that she could scare people.
My sister loves the idea of being able to do that, though. You misunderstand.
I did. But she seems like the type of person that would work in security.
Oh yeah. She's very
or at least that was the impression I got from her for like the first couple hours of meeting her.
I mean, the fun fact about my sister, she actually started streaming herself at one point, don't you know?
Oh, I didn't.
She was my first ever follower on Twitch.
Oh.
Years and years ago at this point.
You should get her to the streams if she's got time. I understand having 2 kids can be quite challenging.
This isn't really her type of game, unfortunately. I don't think she'd necessarily enjoy watching it. She's also very much a gamer. She likes to play her games.
Well,
Which I... Well, yeah, but like... When... I don't know, when she was streaming, she was doing... There's something in here that I didn't mean to throw in here. I can't remember what it was. She was doing... The one stream I actually saw on her channel, because she kind of stopped doing it, probably because she had kids and all that stuff. She did Batman, like Arkham Knight or something. I think it's called.
Arkham Asylum, I think.
Yeah. Is that a string chicken I just saw? Slime, you hatched so quickly! Again, thank you, Wicked Lady, for reminding me of the redstone lamp situation, because that has pumped this up so quickly. Look at you!
But thank you, I thought I'd grown as well.
Pardon?
You said, look at me. You've grown so quick.
Oh, okay.
Smile.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hatch this smart chicken egg, because it turns out they do lay their own eggs. No, I saw a string chicken. There it is. The diamond chicken, which is a 10, 10, 7. 7. Which should theoretically actually produce me a 10, 10, 10 without me needing to worry about it.
Wicked Lady, you have been a very big help.
You have been.
What do you think now of the flattened area?
Much better that you flattened it all. We could build a second house on it. No, I'm sure you want it for something else. I don't actually.
It's for a farm. A big one.
Oh, are you doing an automated farm? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Okay. I don't.
And I'm thinking of multiple farms of different types.
Yeah. Okay, I need a red chicken.
How do I destroy a gravitic anomaly again?
I
Or do
actually
we
have...
just not know?
I don't know. I can have a look to see if I can find something out. Oh, I just picked up the wrong tab. Oops. Okay, Minecraft. Gravity.
Gravitic anomaly.
Okay, well, I can
Gravitational.
I can barely...
Gravit.
Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Got it. It autofilled for me. It can be stabilized with gravitational stabilizers nearby.
Can we just get rid of it?
I don't think so.
To cover it up.
It eats blocks near it, I believe. You won't be able to easily get near it without being such a saw. Like an eyesore. Remove.
I suppose I could go into creative, but that's kind of cheaty.
A little bit.
I didn't go into creative to kill the sea serpents, did I?
You didn't know.
No, I just killed them. The scum they are.
You can stabilize them.
What does that do?
It just means that they won't have as much of an effect, apparently.
I am actually stuck, by the way.
I did say...
I am attached.
I don't know how you're gonna get away from it. You might just have to let it eat you. Yep, it usually attempts to throw you, but you didn't really allow it to. Just don't go near it.
Well, that's why I'm boxing it in. I could try and use a builder on it.
You can try. I have a feeling that won't work, though. guys just don't want to die straight away. It just means they have to live through another hit, like, it's not my fault.
Yeah, just give up. Like, you're just gonna get hurt more. So, like, you know, just give up.
I mean, they should, I agree.
Fair.
Can't believe I've literally basically sat in here so far the entire stream. Was that maybe a mistake? Maybe. It's fun to check all the notifications I have on my phone after. Hey.
Bam, bam. Notification. Is that what they're like?
They are like that, you're right, yeah. Oh, okay. Stretch my back out.
So, my defenses were actually just completely destroyed trying to delete it.
Yeah, I told you that it was probably gonna suck it up. Also, a chicken just died, and I don't know what chicken just died. I don't know how it died either. It was literally halfway across. It wasn't anywhere near the lamps. What chicken did I have? And the chicken.
Fine, I'll make some titanium, and I'll turn myself into an android.
Oh, honey.
And then I will blow up the world. Oh no, he didn't. Fuck's sake.
What?
He spawned in off flipping smeltery.
Oh.
I just heard him die and there was blood in there and I was like, God damn it.
Blood magic.
It's not even the good type of blood though. Not even the stab your wrist kind.
Honey!
That's the good kind!
Okay, that's almost done. We've got glowstone chicken coming through. Have I even got the diamond chickens up to 10, 10, 10? No.
The only 10 I see is you.
How many more times are you going to attempt to make that joke, huh?
Oh, so many.
I might have to put one of these chickens down. Rather unfortunate.
It.
I was hoping I'd get a 10, 10, 10 out of that directly, but it's not happening! Oh well.
Do it.
What it is. Just pick this one up and get it. Oh. What's in the loot bag? Oh, I do wonder. A pickaxe kit. And stop! Worm! Okay.
Stop! Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Say my name. Like a minute. Yo, get the stretch. Get Olive, Jackson, Mississippi.
I was just thinking about how tired I
Show
was
up.
and
Show up.
how tired I should be, and then immediately yawned.
You're a plonker.
Yeah, I know. Are oak leaves useful?
I don't know. Too hard? Hot damn.
Because if not, basically I'm setting up, don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. It's not really that important at this point.
I didn't know Billie Eilish did the newest James Bond theme tune.
Yeah, she did. I watched her sing it live at the Brits. Sorry.
You do like mentioning that.
Look, it was an exciting time. It was the first time I got to see my best friend in like since August, and I saw her in February.
Nice.
And it was a good time.
You're gonna have a good time.
I got to see quite a few artists live, to be honest. And I didn't even have to pay for the tickets because they were, she won them.
I know.
I just feel like I need to mention that so it doesn't sound like I was able to put money, on tickets.
What is money?
Considering I don't actually have a lot of money. And I don't want, people to just assume I blew it all on luxury trips, you know what I mean? Because... Oh, 10-10-10 string chicken!
So how do I use this gravitational stabilizer, by the way?
I have no idea. I didn't read much into that.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I placed it the wrong way?
Is that just a stable laser, by the way? I don't like that laser doesn't, like, actually animate. Oh. Hello, baby glowstone chicken! Hello, hello! The only problem with, like, the gold chickens is they seem to drop golden nuggets. I say seem. They drop golden nuggets instead of golden ingots, and I'm pretty sure... I remember one of the times playing it, and I'm pretty sure they were dropping ingots. Which is actually a little sad that that isn't the case anymore.
What do they drop now?
Nuggets.
Ooh.
Yeah, not as useful, unfortunately.
No. Because then you've got to craft it, and you've got to do auto crafting and stuff. It's like,
I've decided that while I'm building them up, basically, I'm gonna... Oh yes, 10-10-10 ender chickens. While I'm building them up, I'm gonna do it so that there's only one really at a time, because they'll lay eggs without each other, which I think is something I always forget.
yeah.
Which will be slightly, I think, quicker and more beneficial. And then when it gets to 10-10-10, I'll just wait for them to lay 2 eggs.
I need to pick another gravitational stabilizer.
Did it break? Did it go into it?
No, it just broke.
Oh honey, I'm sorry. Wait, what egg did I just put down?
Fine.
Okay, I think it was the vibranelli. I won't kill it yet, just in case it messes up or whatever. Oh, there is something wrong with my shoulder, and I don't know what it is. It's like it's been like...
You considered...
How
But
I
it could
can...
be like, the aerobics that we did last night.
No, because it's been hurting since before then.
What about the day before that?
It's been hurting for a while. I just have this like...
Yeah, but what about the day before that?
No. I just have this like... So it's moved now. It was at like the back of my shoulder. And now it's kind of gone up to the top of it. I don't really know how to explain what I am feeling.
Oh.
What?
How many gravitation? Could you link me the gravitational thing you've been using?
Oh, I've looked at 2 different ones. I can't link you it unless I send you it on Facebook.
Discord?
If I send you it on Discord, your camera messes up.
Oh, yeah, send it me on Facebook.
I don't know why you can't just type it into Google, but sure.
Because you had it open?
It would have been quicker.
Wicker schmicker.
And then there's this one if you want to look at it for whatever reason. I'm gonna close those. Sorry, I got distracted reading one of my mates' my mate's posts on I swear to God, for pretend no, that's not okay.
Facebook may not send me notifications.
Damn. Now I've actually got to remember what chickens I was aiming for. What is happening over here? Right, okay. Dang, that would have been actually, like, timed well. I got an antidote thing, by the way.
An antidote thing?
An antidote charm.
Ah, they're very good.
Then again, I think I've got the 2 bulbuls I have. Oh. I think it's run out? Yeah, it's run out, okay. Swap.
I'm just reading up on the gravitational stabilizer.
What did it even come with? Because genuinely, if they're not useful in any way, I don't see the point in them being in the pack.
So they're useful for fusion reactors.
Right.
If you feed it a load of stuff, you can use it as a fusion reactor, basically.
Right.
I also think their spawn rate is too high.
They are everywhere. There's like 5 just around where we are. Gosh, I do have a yawn.
Could you sleep for me? Sorry to be
Yeah, I was just about to.
I should have done it before I left.
Yeah, maybe. Right. Has the pinky grown up? Honey, they're having another child, I think. The pinky has grown up. Ah! It's got a, like, cream stripe down its back.
Nice.
Honey, there's 4 rats.
Make more.
They're just going at it.
Have more.
Oh, hi, honey. I see you down there.
Hello.
Don't need red chickens. Ah. Oh wow, you aged up really suddenly in front of me. Okay. Should should be another 10, 10, 10 spider. Yeah. I keep saying spider chicken because it looks like a spider. And all I want you to produce is string. Keep coming back like they're actually gonna have done something useful for me. Ugh.
I am building more gravitational stabilizers, dude.
Oh, does it take more than one?
It can. I need more ender pearls.
There should be...
Need more ender pearls. I need the ender pearls.
Where even are my ender chickens? Oh.
Ender pearl.
Sorry, honey, I've got ender chickens hatching. I killed the other ones.
I kill?
You do not kill them.
The 10, 10, 10.
They are both 10, 10, 10s, yes.
Where is seeds? Cause I'm a bad guy, really rough guy. Pull him out.
Okay, let's get out of here, because I don't want to do it in here.
Invitation.
It's gonna take a second. There should also be ender pearls.
I need ender pearls now, please.
There should be ender pearls in the thing. I've been putting them in there.
I know, I've used them all.
Oh. Well, that's just great, innit? Hello, Flint Chicken.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you just
I'll
gonna
be back
sit?
shortly. I need to pee again.
Okay. Okay. This is really random, but something weird that just went to the down the back of my throat. Basically, yesterday, me and Sam decided we wanted snacks, and a while ago I had brought a recipe for. I had found a recipe for what was deemed a 2-ingredient donut, and it works. It is fantastical. They were so good. We made the glaze that she had as well, because I found it on YouTube. Emma's Goods, I think, is the YouTube channel, and it's a 2SP donut. It's yogurt and self-raising flour. You boil some oil, you get it in the oil, and oh wow, they were really good. They were really good.
Talk about the donuts.
I was talking about the donuts.
Oh, so good. Come to me, wagon wheel goodness.
Oh yeah, you actually still have snacks.
I haven't ate them all. Admittedly, I also bought more.
brought like double what I brought.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a surprise that it's lasted longer. Are you just sat on? There's an ender pearl. Now leave. No, honey. I don't.
We need them.
You. Yeah, are they 10-10-10s, or if you just put down rubbish?
Why would I put down rubbish?
Because you don't check.
They were 10-10-10s, honey. I
Okay.
do chickens.
I just don't really want more than the 2. Because once they get going, they get going. It's just takes some time.
I know.
Before this one. And also, the reason- oh! Hey, honey, press the button by the ship to the right of the shift key.
Yeah?
Look at what it does.
Fine.
I didn't know that was a thing. Wait, do I have that hat yet? I never killed my flint chicken. Honey, come look at my head.
I'm just adding stabilizers.
I'm coming to you in sec.
Oh, it's a cat! Very nice. I name him Yaskia.
He is the Yasky boy.
Our Yasky boy. Have I got any more ender pills yet? I'm not even joking.
No.
I need 2.
Well, that's gonna take some time, I'm afraid, Henry.
Where's that ender pearl chicken?
What do you mean, where is it?
It's okay. I've seeded him.
Gosh. Hello, Diamond Chicken. Blood? Blood? No. Oh, hello, energetic alloy chicken. Okay. So...
Yes.
I said damn.
Oh. Oof. Oh god. It's a very
There's
big...
an ender ore translocator.
Where?
It's a reusable ender pearl that carries you. It's currently in my inventory.
But unfortunately, I don't think that's actually useful. Sorry.
Not for what you want. I've just, every time I sit like this, I'm so far down in the camera, and I apologize, because I keep doing it.
You should.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Bravo!
Did that just say times 12 on my screen? 12 times saturation for something I just found.
Ooh. What is it? Is it a small?
The Schmorsh finger.
Honey, can you sleep?
Already in bed.
Oh, aren't you good?
My mother has messaged me. He sent me an attachment. I will not look at that right now. I'm gonna check on the rats. Other than my rats.
You could do the rats if you want. They may be my rats, but you can do the rats.
Well, I would have to go tame
just pay
rats.
for the benefit for it.
You currently have 5 rats, by the way.
Ow.
What?
Ow.
Ow?
Ow. Fuck.
How?
Yeah, how?
With a H.
Yeah.
Because they have just been breeding. Over and over and over, because there's a breeding lamp in there. Okay.
Get pulled in, you shit. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you and what you stand for.
Okay, so you swore 3 times then. Be proud of yourself.
Okay, I will say that you're gonna struggle to do PG-13 with me.
You're doing so well.
Bugger! I placed it the wrong way.
The good thing you can pick it up, am I right? Like that?
I don't think it works like this.
No. Oh my god. You were far too close for comfort just then. How many ender pearl chickens did you frickin' put down?
Many.
God, I'm willing to have them, but like you gotta let me know.
Many. Ah! I'm gonna die.
You left the game. Honey?
I crashed.
Oh. Ooh, okay.
Uh,
Are you okay?
no.
What's going
I
on?
am saddened. Because, like, 3 mods just, like, yelled at each other and caused a crash. Admittedly, Vanilla Fix did stop me from having to go back to and reload it all.
Okay, I'm gonna borrow some diamonds. By borrow, I mean I'm gonna have some diamonds. Basically, the best way that I found to make sure that the chickens only produce the thing I want them to produce is by just filling all their slots with diamonds. Or like their thing that they produce.
Ah, I see. I was like, why specifically diamonds?
You see, this way, they'll actually, like, I don't know if their drop percentage is anymore, but they seem to do it. Like, I've had the chickens doing it, and combined they've got over a stack of with 2 chickens they've got over a stack of nuggets. Okay. The stringy boys as well. I think the next time we play, I might have to take a step away from the chickens and do something else.
Probably.
I don't know how I've managed to spend like 2.5 hours doing this, but I have. Are you okay, honey? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to work.
Oh,
Something
are you...
for Jamie.
Something for Jamie?
Aye.
But you meant to be helping Jamie after the stream.
I know, but this has been going on since before the stream. It's some files that he needed.
Then he should have asked you and got them for definite before the stream.
It was supposed to just go in the background. I was just trying to click a button.
So loud.
He knows I'm busy. That's why he's not asking.
Is that another ender pearl chicken? Honey, you gotta stop.
What? Honey, I haven't been in there in a little while. The stream will confirm it.
Yeah, but you've put so many down. Because I only had 2 to begin with, and I now have 2, 4, 6, 8 ender pearl chickens.
Right.
Please don't put any more. Do not put any more down.
Please don't do that. I need those chickens to hatch. I need them.
You don't need them. You
I'm
have
going to store
8.
them in a cave.
No.
Yes.
No.
Not so fast. Naughty chicken. They go into the cave.
No. I'm not wasting resources in your cave.
Domain based.
Because it stops me from continuing on my chickens up here. So what is the clone to do? Well, it does, because you'll take my nest, you'll take a bunch of the actual things, or you'll use the hay that I need to keep going and making more.
Maybe. Also,
Well,
maybe not.
You've done it before. With the redstone.
It was the redstone, though, and I really needed redstone. Oh, I'm out of glowstone.
Wait, that a situation?
You don't seem nearly as concerned as you should be.
Well, I'm not concerned. I am working on a chicken. I'm working on chickens, honey.
Time to ramp up glowstone chicken production.
I already am in the midst of it. I need to move chickens about. Also, I recognize I have 2 of these nets, but I'm just doing the one at the minute. Also, you're gonna have to look through all the nests to find the ender pearls that have already been laid. As I am now moving the ender chicken.
Damn it.
I'm doing it for my own sanity, because I want to have the ones I'm actually working on close to me.
Mm.
And the ones that don't need work anymore away from me. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna have to collect these diamonds out.
Could you do me a massive favour?
What's that?
Go to sleep.
I am in the chicken coop right now.
And I am being sucked into a gravity anomaly.
And I'm currently in the chicken coop. I will get to it when I get to it.
Okay.
I am also trying to sort things out. I've just lighted up my area like a good person.
Bugger. Issues.
I wish you the best of luck with that whole situation.
Well,
you've
I
got
can't
there.
break anything because I've got this in my hands and I can't place anything. Oh, okay, cool. Because I'm gonna try and like minimize its footprint as much as possible.
Yeah.
And if I can just encompass it and stabilize it, that'll be good enough.
Yeah.
So I need to build 2 more. Which means I need more glue. Its range is now only 3 blocks, whereas it was 5.5 originally.
Hmm.
So if I can get that down to 2, it shouldn't be much of a problem on the farm.
Okay. Hey, it's time to change these all into normal links now.
Physics for this farm project. Look at all those chickens from Polina.
Hey Polina! Welcome, welcome, welcome! How are you doing? Fun fact, I use that soundbite as if I ever make affiliate, that is what the soundbite would be. Look at all those chickens! How are you doing, Polina? How has your day been? Have you made yourself some good food? Like, what's life about, you know? Sorry, I was just checking something, that's why I went a little blank. won't give me a blood chicken. I'm getting tired of it.
Blood chicken.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I got bunched by some blaze.
Oh.
Just collecting glowstone in the nether.
My chickens are doing as the best they can, honey. It's a pretty impressive chicken I've got here. 777.
The most impressive chicken I know is you. It's your impression.
And you think being called a chicken is a compliment.
But you're an impressive chicken.
Thank you.
You're not really a chicken.
I'm doing great, thanks. Had some yummy food today. Not as good as those fajitas yesterday, but it was good. How are you? Have you eaten some other food? I had a bolognese today that I didn't have to make, which was quite nice. I'm doing alright. I've had a really good stream today. It's been really good. It is very nice for you to pop by. It's always that little bit more exciting when Paulina pops in.
It is very nice.
And I'm sure we know, well, I know why. The fajitas were probably better. And it wasn't because of the food.
Fajitas are good.
Fajitas are actually really good. Look at all that food.
Look at all the chicken.
We actually have such a fridge full of food, and the fact that we don't even need a lot of it is really kind of sad. Like, what? Find his dad. And my heart starts pumping.
Means I love you.
Guess what? I don't need this egg anymore.
Ender Pilgrim.
There's a bunch of ender pearls and the ender chickens if you want to have a look at them. They're all the way down the bottom. All the way down at the bottom.
You said I had to search all of them.
Oh, you might have to. Yeah, there are also them at the end. I don't know what just happened. The view while making the fajitas was very nice too. I love your streams and always happy to make it to them. Aww. Thank you so much. I'm sure the view was nice, Paulina. I'm glad that you enjoy my streams. I enjoy my streams too. They've been very fun. And I'm happy to get back into the Minecraft. Also, you should let me know when you are free to play some vanilla Minecraft. Because I'd love to play some Minecrafty with you.
It would really be no issue for me to put up that server.
I know. Just need to know when you're free. I don't know why I didn't message you and tell you just let me know when you're free, but I didn't. But yeah, that'd be fun. We don't have to do it on stream, by the way. That's not a requirement for playing games with me. I feel like some people may think it is, but no. I'm happy to play games in my spare time, seeing as I have officially finished the uni first year. I actually got feedback today, Paulina, for my report and game, and I did very well. The report, I've said this like 3 times during the stream already, but the report was top-notch, apparently, because my lecturer said, I'm going to use this as future examples, as a future example for basically good writing work, which I am very happy with. And that's in a class of mostly third years, because that module was a mix for some reason.
I can get first and second, and I can get second and third also. I cannot get third and first being in the same class.
Look, the only thing I don't understand
Maybe
is...
I had a very large year.
The only thing I don't understand is why you would put first years who have no programming experience, most likely, with third years who have had at least 1 to 2 modules dedicated to programming. Yes, oh, I'm so proud of you. Thank you. It's very nice to see that, like, while I don't like my course, I've done decent on it. So the hope is, I'm currently basically on the track to get a first for my cert. I don't know if it actually says what you got on your cert here. I hope it does.
Probably says the module grade as opposed to an overall first, but it's
maybe.
effectively first on your cert.
But I'm just waiting back for feedback on 2 of my modules now. One of which I only just completed today. But I feel like that won't take too long to grade, actually. It's literally, for that, it's like, they look through my project files and tick off boxes, like, quite literally. There's nothing to read or anything. And then the other work I handed in, I should, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should theoretically get my results on, like, the 5th of June. That would be nice. For my introduction to digital effects, I think is what it's called. I don't actually think you've seen that work. I don't think I've shown it, really. Blood chicken egg!
It's fancy.
It took a...
What chicken egg?
A blood chicken egg.
Ah, is that for Draconium?
Yeah.
Fair.
I've been making my way up.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Chase is past, I'm homebound.
Bum bum.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum.
Bum ba 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 bum bum.
Are you looking forward to driving tomorrow, Sam? Well, you're not driving. I'm driving. I'm driving.
I'm going to be sleeping, my love.
I've got to move out of uni.
Whilst you bang the drums effectively. I found
You
I found a
found
chicken with a plum bob on its head.
with a what on his head?
Plum bob.
Plum bob.
Plum bob.
Plum bob. Put it on your head. I want to see it,
Bob.
please. Please let me see it. Please let me see it. Plum bob. That's not
Sim.
fair. I want a plum bob.
I probably should have just brought it back for you, but nah, I wanted it.
Well, I have a cat on
Never
my
done.
head, so who's actually the
Never done.
real winner?
Me, because I've just found nether diamonds.
You just found nether diamonds. Wow, so fancy.
I am. Thank you.
I'm very jealous of your plum bob hat. I must
Good.
say.
Should be.
Good. Good. I want you to be.
I want you to be jealous. Why else do people wear fancy hats? Oh, I forgot about those. The mushrooms that you just kind of glide through.
What?
I'll show you in a sec. Just
Okay.
killing a blaze. These.
Oh.
Well, let me show you what it's like to glide through them.
Oh, you just fly through it, basically.
Well, yes and no. Like, you do fall down, but it does just basically stop your fall for the most part.
Where is that other chicken? There you are, cold chicken.
In my way downtown, walking fast, talking fast, cause I'm homebound.
I think you sang that so high just then that your mic actually went, people don't want to hear this. Yep, it doesn't want us to hear it.
Good. Or is that you saying you don't want to hear it?
Oh, what is that? An infinity ingot? It's so pretty.
What? You didn't find one, did you?
No, I just saw it in the GEI.
I was gonna say those things are expensive. Like, you know that plastic mod?
No.
The mod where that mod developer decided, hey, if my mod is used on someone else's server, then this person can't connect.
Oh, yeah.
And like his mod got removed because it was effectively malware at that point. From CurseForge, it was plus Tinker's constructor stuff.
Yeah.
A hats mod might have a trade feature, but she's not getting my plum bulb.
I will say, I did read it. I was just waiting for Sam to speak, and then he took my ability to read it away from me. But I would love to know if it has a trade feature, because I think I have 2 different cat hats.
Trade with nearby players, select which player to trade with.
Oh.
What are you?
I did my... Oh, that's not the cat I want.
What are you?
It's a
Don't
ghost!
make me kill you, ghost!
I don't think you can kill it with that. Oh wait, maybe. I can see it doing a little bit of damage. I'm not quite sure.
Great. Have at ye! Back to the underworld with you! He says whilst effectively in the underworld.
Well, yeah, you are in the underworld. Not wrong about that. Cool. We have a lot. We have quite a few different 10-10 chickens now. I know I say a few. I don't mean all of these end-of-held ones that Sam decided he wanted.
Well, none of those count because you are the 10-10-10.
Is this like the 5th time that you've made this joke during the stream?
Yes.
But why though?
Because I want to.
I must say, the way I'm doing the chickens now is making it a little bit easier to handle.
What? Cutting their heads off and feeding them to the machine that is me in cooked meat form.
Well, you're not even eating them. You're eating cooked apples. Like.
Admittedly, I will be eating a lot of roast chicken shortly.
Will you?
Is that in the game or is that in real life? I don't know.
We don't have any roast chicken.
I love chicken. I love chicken though. Well,
Chicken
we're going to be in
nuggets.
England tomorrow, which means we can go to stalls.
It does mean we can go to stores. Oh! We need to take a freezer bag.
Why?
So I can pick up my freezer food that is still in the freezer.
You think that they haven't stolen it, considering they were stealing it when you lived there?
Well, I know who was stealing it. There was one person who was stealing it.
Name drop. Name drop the bastard.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that type of person. You know who it is as
they
well.
deserve to be... Oh, is it that person?
Yes, it's that person.
Thee who shall not be named.
She got caught by like everyone and then finally admitted it to one of the other housemates.
Wasn't it her signs that said no stealing food as well?
Yeah, she put signs up to make it seem like it wasn't her and everything, yeah.
Why? Why?
Oh
Why
no,
did
she she kept stealing potato waffles and eating them frozen.
What?
Yeah.
What is wrong with this person?
Yeah.
I swear you've told me this, but I'm just getting outraged again.
She wasn't very nice to me.
No!
She put me through some shit, but
well,
like...
she was a pathological liar that liked hurting other people, so... Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna see her ever again. She's blocked on all my social media because I don't want anything to do with her.
I might see tomorrow.
Well, yeah, she is back at uni.
Oh, you know what we could do?
No!
Nothing, because that would be bad and immature, Sam.
Exactly.
I wonder if she's got any better waffles in her freezer.
I don't really care.
I think you're entitled to some potato waffles.
Honestly, thinking of the fact that she is back, she might have gone in my freezer and stolen it, seeing as no one, well actually people from my freezer should be there. Actually, I don't think anyone in my freezer is, and if that food is gone, I am going to complain. And I'm going to ask what happened, because I strictly said to the people who were home at the time, who asked me whether they could have it, and I said no. Ooh, is this the girl? Potato waffles frozen? It is the girl. It is the girl indeed.
The girl.
I was low-key thinking about making a YouTube video about my first year experience at uni. And I was like trying to come up with like a fake name for her, because obviously I don't want to use her real name. And
Karen.
I don't want to call her Karen. I feel like that's putting down the Karens. Do you know what I mean?
Karen's like as offensive as you get to
Yeah,
women
but
who act like that.
I don't think she deserves to have a name that is offensive. Like, she's in her own category. You know what I mean?
She is a new category of Karen.
Yeah.
It's the Karen.
Look, I will admit this does sound like I'm being really, really mean. There's a reason why I haven't said her name.
True.
And I'm not gonna sit here and lie that I think she's a lovely person and stuff, because she's not. And I haven't mentioned her name, so like,
It's fine.
Unless she decides for some reason that she's gonna come watch my streams, or follow my YouTube videos, because I don't think I can actually block her off with these things. Otherwise, I would, because.
Yeah, well, there's always incognito mode, so there's not really much point, is there?
I suppose. But no. I don't know. I probably will never make an actual YouTube video on it or anything, because while I would love to talk about my first year of uni, I'd want to talk about it in the vein of it's okay.
The good bits.
Like, not the good bits necessarily.
Because there were good bits.
There was. It took a while to get to some good bits. I want to talk about it more in the vein of, because I am changing uni course and also changing uni, and it is kind of in a separate area from what I chose to do initially. I want to be able to speak about that more so than anything else. I want to speak about basically deciding to change what I wanted to do at uni, and why, if you are in the same boat, like, it's okay and you shouldn't feel bad about wanting to do that. Because
Oh yeah, definitely not.
I think it's,
I mean, at the end of the day, it's 9.25k to English universities that you'll be paying, and honestly, you're owed for that money. You're owed a good experience, effectively. I went to a Welsh uni, so the cost at Welsh uni was 9,000 for anyone who's EU or English or Scottish, whatever. And for me, more explicitly, I think my bauble, for me, more explicitly, it was only 4,900, I think, the end cost. For me, because of the Welsh Government grant for university students on tuition.
Which
I ended up paying effectively less than you by almost half.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, it sounds harsh that I bring this up, but it brings me on to my next point of where even then you are still entitled to a good experience at university because you're paying a lot of money to be there. Not only that, but you're paying to stay in university accommodation. So, admittedly, your university decided, oh hey, let's just privatize the fucking accommodation halfway through the year. But
not even halfway. It was Christmas, and they didn't even do it over Christmas. They went after Christmas. They were like, just before Christmas, we're changing everything. Didn't finish it over Christmas, and we're still having issues after Christmas. And then started complaining to us that we weren't paying our rent because their website was down, asking people to send it through direct debit, meaning there was no protection.
Bank transfer.
Bank transfer. And meaning there was no protection, and you couldn't, and if someone messed up while sending the money over and not putting their name in correctly and all their details incorrectly to say who they were in the reference, keep in mind some people couldn't even do that because there's a limited amount of letters you can put in the reference. Basically, they were actually breaking their tenancy agreement because I read through it, and I wrote an email basically saying, look, your website's not working. You've explicitly said in every single email that it's not working, and you keep asking for these bank transfers, which is against your tenancy agreement,
in
which
of the contract that you signed with each other.
In
you didn't contract with that company. The contract was sold to them. Yeah,
in their tenancy agreement, because I read their tenancy agreement, it was like, we are only allowed to basically pay this way if you have an agreement with the landlord, which you need a written confirmation from, and needs to be agreed separately from the contract, basically from the original contract. Otherwise, they just want it through, and they didn't do that. They just started emailing people, be like, hey, can you please send us? And the thing that actually made me go in and decide to look at everything so deeply was because they sent out an email basically like, you have to pay by bank transfer if you haven't paid yet. Because we need the money, basically, was their thing. And I was like, that's not okay.
It's irrelevant if they need the money. They don't provide the correct protections and they don't get paid, which is was effectively the gist of it.
Yeah, and I
was supporting you 100% in that because fuck those guys.
And
if they can't conduct business correctly, then it's their fault if they don't get paid.
And what's funny to me is in the reply to that email, they said, keep in mind, the email I initially replied to said that the website is still down and not working. The reply to that email I got, which was a few days later, to be fair, was the website is working. It has been working this entire time.
And then it still wasn't working when they sent that email, by the way.
No, it was for me because I had, like, instead of being able to have a reference number, which I was meant to be given to properly transfer my thing, they told me, just make a new account, because originally I was going to rebook with them for the year. I'm glad I didn't, because I don't think I'd been able to get out of that contract, which actually just reminded me of something else. And they basically said, remake an account and just do it that way, because obviously you can't currently get into your account. And I was like, okay. When I remade my account, it said my email was not registered, but when I made my account, it gave me my, like, all the details for my application for this year. So there's something not going on right there, because the only thing that would have needed would have been my email address. And anyone could have used my email address, and then if they had the password to my email address, verified it and everything, and seen all those details.
Yeah.
Like, so there's something not okay there.
I'm just glad you're not using them anymore.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I did go over to the other accommodation and check there. The thing, right, I emailed them saying I need to cancel. I have yet to have an email response from them.
You have given them written notification, so it's their fucking fault.
And like it says on their website,
may be closed due to the pandemic.
I mean, well, they can't be closed. They're an accommodation.
True.
They have to service their areas and such. And they have to be there to pick up parcels for students and everything. Like, it's a whole thing, because the way they work there. And basically, they haven't responded to my email. And on their website, it specifically says, like, you have to go into their department to cancel it. And I'm like, that's...
written notification, that's
yeah.
not happening. We can go tomorrow if you want. We're actually going to be down the road. Yeah,
we will be down the road. Actually, I need to figure out where I'm going to be parked. Oh, I can just park across the
dodgy side road.
The dodgy side road, yeah.
I can stay with the car if you want.
Pardon?
I'll probably stay with the car then.
But I just...
Whilst you clean, at least.
Pardon?
Whilst you clean, at least.
Yeah. It drives me insane that the fact that they moved the contract over in the first place, when I signed months in advance with with other people, and it was just the other thing that got me was they changed, so we had already what we were going to pay each month, and the only reason why I remember what they were was sorry, not each month, each semester, each term more specifically, because I had put it all on my phone to remind me, and they decided that they would change the amount that we had to pay.
I'm sorry, that's not allowed.
It wasn't the whole amount. So the final amount was correct, right? The final amount was correct.
It's in your contract to state how much you need to pay at certain times.
And they changed it so that every payment was the same, when before it wasn't.
But you need written agreement from both parties to change a legally binding contract, and
I don't know how they got away with it. I don't know if there was something in my...
States otherwise, that they're allowed to change it.
I don't know, because it only changed when the change happened between the companies. So I don't know if in my original contract or not, whether they said, oh, we're allowed to basically sell off your contract to another party. I don't know if it said that, and if it did, then, well, screw me for not reading it properly. But at the same time, like, why would that...
Where else were you gonna go? Like, this is the university's on-campus accommodation.
Literally. Why
Have
is
arrest
it...
with straight up.
It was run by the campus. You had to go
100%.
through. You had to go through the campus's website to get to it. The thing that's even more so is, like, it didn't even, when it... Like, I checked the website to find out, like, the website for the accommodation through the university's website, and it hasn't even changed, like, where it leads to. It doesn't even take you to the new housing people.
That's probably the university IT people's fault. I have no problem saying that it's the IT department's fault, because it usually is.
Probably, but at the same time, it's like, well, like, what are the people who are looking for accommodation who probably have already looked at it and gone, oh, I just need to do it through the uni? And do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, what are they gonna think? They're gonna think that the uni is a poop.
Yeah, like, so now I've been bashing on my uni. I obviously haven't mentioned the name of it because, I mean, I'm not necessarily worried. Pardon?
Whilst we're bashing, best not name it.
Yeah, definitely. I personally, my course wasn't a good course. I'll put it that way. It wasn't run very well. It didn't seem to be well thought out. Most of my modules were honestly optional modules of other classes, or just modules of other classes. It didn't have like its own thing going on at all. Why are you out here? It was very much... I think I went through it to double check that I wasn't losing my mind with that. And every single module, including the optional modules for my course, barring one module, but currently anyway, was another module in another class, which isn't necessarily abnormal, but so I'm doing a film and visual effects course.
When those modules are optional for third years?
Yeah, they're optional for third years. It's a bit more like, what is going on? Not only that, but it wasn't just like, I didn't just have classes with film students, I had them with game students, which there are some things that overlap, I guess, but at the same time it's like, it just feels like I don't have any of my own modules, and that this course was, they were like, oh, we can just about run this course, do you know what I mean? Instead of actually running it properly and having dedicated modules and really dedicated teachers as well. Like, we didn't have dedicated teachers, even, because they were all my teachers were either, well, actually, I had an animation teacher who honestly wasn't great. But they were either in the film department, in the game department, or they were in animation, which is, while relevant to visual effects, it's not all it is. Visual effects is ever so a bit different, and it just didn't feel like, because we had an animation teacher, in fact, he was so focused on the animation and not the visual effects. And he was like, oh, you have to put 3D objects. And it's like, well, for this specific module, we have film and TV students who have never used Maya, the modeling program. And so that's not, that program's not even in the syllabus, like, it's not in the module handbook. It's not part of what this module's meant to be. And then it's just like, it felt like that being, like, with that specific teacher the whole time, and unfortunately, it just...
This was last semester where you made the teddy bear.
Pardon?
This is the last semester where you made the teddy bear, right?
Oh, and this semester. He did introduction.
Oh, stuff, right.
I think you know who I'm talking about now.
I do.
It didn't go very well, but I don't want people to think I'm bashing university or anything, because I'm not. That specific course wasn't good for me. It wasn't. It did turn out it wasn't what I actually wanted to be doing. I didn't realize there would.
Why some of these issues probably stick out a little bit more to you.
Pardon?
It might be a reason why these issues stick out potentially a little bit more to you.
Yeah, probably. I think if someone was enjoying it more, like for example Ben, he seems to like the course. He stayed on it the entire time.
Yeah, well, Ben didn't have to finish the year.
He didn't have to finish the year. You're not wrong with that. But also, he seems to like it, which is fine. And if I don't want to, because obviously I haven't mentioned where I go. I've mentioned the course title, but.
Oh my god, and then there was the thing that one person said to you about how you're just not more capable, and the only reason that he'd ever have to suspect that is because you don't have a penis? Sorry, you are a female?
Yeah, there was that situation, basically.
That got me so riled up.
It was like a few days into class, into that specific module. It was like a couple weeks in, I should say, because we only had one class a week for it. And he basically was going across the class. Now, this was film and visual effects and a film and TV student mixture. The film and TV students were second years, by the way. And this lecturer, he's like, we're talking about basically some of the programs. So we were meant to be learning Houdini and Da Vinci, I think, maybe. I don't know. I know it was definitely Houdini was one of the programs, which is a more technical program, and basically.
Did you even do those in the end?
No, we didn't. We didn't at all. We were sat around the class, and he goes to my other course mate Ben, because I said like, what about the programs we're actually meant to be doing? And I was the only one who was really saying like, why aren't we doing these programs? Because I wanna build up my like repertoire of the programs I'm able to use. It looks better on a CV.
It does.
And he went to my course mate Ben. There's only 2 of us on our course. There'll be 1 as soon as I leave. And he went, I think you'd be like technical enough. I think you've got the technical ability to learn those programs. He turned to me and was like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know about you. I don't know if you'd be able to do it. And I just kind of looked at him like, really? I've had you for a whole module in a whole semester, and you don't know my ability. However, you said
better than this other person in every single aspect of your course.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that exactly.
Okay, well, I bloody well will, because it's the truth.
Whatever. But and keep in mind, in the module that we did before, he specifically was like, you've done some of the best work, I think, in this class. Like, you've done a really good job. It looks really, really good for, like, you know, a first-year piece of work sort of thing. And it drives me insane that he didn't think I could do this other program. And seemingly, the only reason was because I was a female. Like, genuinely, that seemed to be the reason. And then he went to the film and TV students going, I don't know if you guys be able to grasp it, simply because they were film and TV students and not visual effects or animation students. And I was just... I will say, we did take this up and we did complain about it. But it's just, you don't say that to people. You can't do, like... It's different.
Way to knock the confidence, dickhead.
It's different when you're in a workplace and you're saying, look, I think we should leave it to this other person who is actually, like you know, who's been doing this job for a long time and could do it quicker and better in a shorter amount of time, basically saying, and you in that regard, you're basically saying, let's save time and money and we'll give it to this person who can do it in a short amount of time. Whereas when you're in education, it's like you're just saying, I don't think you're good enough to pass this module, is what it feels like they're saying. And it's just like, dude, you can't. No, that's really
quite a lot of people
incorrect.
already have that sort of confidence issue.
Yeah.
You reinforce that if you want them to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
You break
like,
it.
The thing that I found the thing that was kind of funny about the whole situation was, like, after that class, a bunch of people dropped out from that module who were able to because it was an optional module for them. A bunch of the second years went, no, I'm not doing it. This lecturer is not a good lecturer. I don't enjoy being in class with them. I'd rather do this other module where I feel like I'm going to get the work done. Which, for them, honestly, it was a very good move because not only did we have to get pushed back by like 2 weeks and restart our entire module because of the situations that happened, because he wasn't actually teaching us anything. We also had to, well, I didn't have to because I'm lucky and I have a computer. Because of, obviously, the COVID situation and everything that happened, those who could not do the practical work because they didn't have the software or hardware to do so had to end up writing a 3,000-word essay on the topic of visual effects. That just doesn't sound fun, and I'm very, very happy that I had the hardware. But he just, honestly, the way I see it is he's just very out of the loop. He always, like, he's one of those lecturers who say, I can take criticism, but then as soon as you criticize them, they have a go and say, I'm not wrong, you are, you don't know what you're talking about. And then also the other thing is, like, he'd be like, I come from industry, I'm not really your typical teacher, like, I want to teach you in a way that will help you be in industry. And I'm like, you need to actually help us get past our education so that we can get into that point. You need to teach us the stuff on the syllabus in our handbook so that we're actually able to, get the degree to even go into industry at this point. And he just wasn't, and it was really unfortunate. I'm glad that I don't have to deal with him anymore, to be honest, because I had the unfortunate thing of he was also my personal tutor, and it's very hard to complain to someone who, like, when you want to complain about them, and do it in a professional way.
So then you go to the program coordinator. Who was that, honey?
The head of department. Oh wait, the program coordinator. Yeah, the program coordinator was the same person.
So it's just like, there's no winning. There's no real winning to that.
So I couldn't go to any of them. Our complaint, by the way, was to the point of where, so the film and TV students have a different program leader. So they went to her and they brought me along for the meeting because they were like, we want a first year's opinion, so can you come along? Because I had been complaining about it the entire time anyway. I was like, yeah, I'll come along. And basically, she felt uncomfortable talking to the lecturer about it and took it up a step higher because they're on the equivalent level. And she was like, I don't feel comfortable talking to him about this personally, so I'm going to take it up to the head of department. So it got dealt with, kind of. But then we only had 2 lessons because we had a lesson a week. And then lockdown, basically.
Yeah.
And then we just didn't really get taught. Then again, I don't think anyone from, well, film and TV first years definitely haven't been taught anything. Hello, lightning strikes. Simply for the fact of
That's how I deal with.
They don't need to. Oh, creeper, you come over here. I don't have any blocks. Honey, I don't have any blocks.
Oh!
It blew up one of my eggs. I don't know what egg it blew up, and I might have already killed the chicken. Pretty sure it blew up one of my eggs. Where's my energetic alloy chicken?
Go make the big torch.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there's energetic alloy. Where's... Okay, that one... Oh, that's vibrant alloy.
Go make
torch. I will. I don't know if it actually put anything up. It was outside. It wasn't even inside here. And I ran away from it and it just went... I ran away from it and it was like, you know what? I'm gonna blow up.
You know what? I'm gonna go boom.
Sad. But no, basically...
I'm just hoeing about at the moment.
That's alright. I mean, if you want to actually get that done before we end off, that would be kind of great. Like, at least the hoeing and maybe the seeds.
Seeds!
But... Basically, the whole reason I spoke about that is because I was originally saying, for anyone who's joined during my moaning, I was originally talking about actually making a YouTube video about my experience at uni. And so basically I wanted to speak about how even with all these bad experiences, it hasn't turned me off the idea of uni. It's just made me realize that it's not what that specific course isn't what I should be doing. And unfortunately, it can take up to uni to learn about it. It's just kind of how it is. It can take a year of uni, you know, like, unfortunately.
My course was different than what I had expected it to be, but at the end of the day, it was still good. So
it was a good type of different.
It was probably not as good as I'd expected, but at the end of the day, it was still a really good course because I just had really high expectations.
Yeah, I mean, you've also got a job that you're excited to go into from the course.
Can't wait to have something to do every day. That's not just, can I be bothered to do some 5M development, can I be bothered to do Minecraft, saying no to both, and then just going and playing Total War.
Well, I mean, you haven't really said no. I mean, you haven't really said no to Minecraft when I've asked you to play it recently, at least.
Yeah, Minecraft's different though. Minecraft's its own kettle of fish.
You said, can I be bothered to play Minecraft, can I blah blah blah.
Oh, Dev Minecraft, sorry.
Oh, Dev Minecraft, I see.
The Modpack specifically, that's why I haven't updated it yet.
Yeah, I mean, if you update it as well, we also have to redo our entire world. Well, not redo the world, but it will have some minor issues of the whole transferring.
I'll need figs and... Oh.
But you can do it.
I can. It is possible. It's physically possible.
But yeah, my uni experience wasn't everything. I didn't have nights out every night, you know. I had two separate issues that happened basically, so the course wasn't very good, I wasn't enjoying it. I was far away from like my really close friends. I was very far away from Sam. We were 5 hours.
And there was the vindictive cow.
Yes, there was the girl who wasn't very nice, and I say that like wasn't very nice. Like that really takes down what she did.
Like, there's attempting to get you kicked out of uni. Effectively, is just
yeah.
It's just
she did attempt to do that pretty much. She decided that somehow, with everyone knowing the truth about the situations, to try and put me and one other person, and basically say that we bullied her, and then me and this other girl had to go to meetings about it, and basically like, everything she's told you happened actually basically the opposite way around.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Honey, do you want to build that mega torch?
I've already done it.
It might save lives.
I've done it. The mega torch has a 64 block radius, 32 blocks in each direction of the torch by default. Huh. I mean, that's good. I've stuck one in there and one in there. I don't think that's 32 blocks, but I'm gonna be safe. We had plenty of gold, so I'm not about. Oh, by the way, if you do want gold, it's all in block form currently, because I did that accidentally earlier. I apologize. I imagine that's somewhat annoying. Oh, it might have flown up my blood chicken egg. I think that was one that I had growing. Oh, never mind. Hello, blood chicken.
Never
But
mind,
yeah,
she's happy.
thank you for sitting and listening to my ramblings about uni and how it wasn't great. But I am.
Thank you for sticking around for so long. It's really nice to see.
Yeah. But yeah, I am. I'm going to a different uni. Me and Sam are actually moving in together. So we wouldn't have that issue of being so far apart. I'm going to be a lot closer to my really close friends. Pardon?
We're trying to move into a specific flat. God, you can tell we're British, can't you?
I know. We are trying. Like,
just
there's this like specific flat that we found that it. Okay.
It got reduced in price after we said we wanted it.
We called up.
And they still
we called up and we were like, hey, we're really interested in this flat. Can you give us a virtual tour? Like, can we pay for it? Blah, 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 blah. We want it in August, right? And they just basically went, we'll have to talk to the landlord about your situation. Da, 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 da. Never got back to us.
My spam folder.
Then reduced the flat in price. When we were originally willing to pay like £25 more a month for it. And they just went, you know what, nah.
So the fact is, they haven't even attempted to reference us, which is what's annoying.
Yeah. I just don't really understand the logic with it, because it's like, you have someone who really wants it. So we want a place in August. Beginning of August, late July at the earliest, basically. And that's really hard to find for, we are finding out, because people are like, well, we want it in July, so we want you to be here in July, like early July, or we want it in June, so you have to be here in June, and we don't really care about your situation. It's like, that's fine, but keep in mind, lockdown's a thing. People, while like in England anyway, some of the restrictions have been a little bit reduced in terms of like, your like estate agents are allowed to give tours again as long as social distancing, blah 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 blah, and all that stuff. But basically, it just, I can't remember what I was gonna say. But it just kind of like became this thing of where, because we want to move in August, everyone's just like, yeah, we don't want you, even though we're like, with lockdown and everything, a lot of people aren't moving. Like, I've seen properties that aren't really nice that've been up since February.
For relatively cheap. Yeah, they've all been up since before lockdown started.
Yeah, and they're just going, nah, we don't want you because it's too early. And it's like, I understand.
I'd rather get someone else, like, now.
And it's like,
but these people don't exist, from what we can tell.
It's like, we know properties that we've inquired about, they've told us no, too early, and they're still up today. And we inquired about them, back in February?
And they would have my first months of rent, because I have that in the bank right now.
And they're just not willing. Okay, I need a door, that's what I was getting.
I don't even get the chance to offer those things, which is what's frustrating.
Because, unfortunately, landlords don't think about, apparently... Like, the thing that frustrates me, especially with this property that we're looking at now, is like, they're like, oh, we'll have to talk to the landlord about it.
Oh, the letting... It's just also the fact that the lettings manager just never seems to be in whenever I call.
Yeah.
That's inevitably incredibly frustrating.
Like, oh no, I'm in a ditch. The thing that's like... The other thing that's annoying about it is that it's just like the landlords don't realise that if they just let us have it when we want it, they'd actually end up probably with more money because of the fact that people don't want to move right now. They'd rather stay where they are and feel safe about it.
Yeah.
And like, we have to move because I'm going to uni down in the area. Sam's got a job in the area, so he has to, like, he kind of has to, well, not
going there anyway.
He's going to be going there anyway, and it's just one of those things where it's like, come on, you have people who want to live here, who you know are going into a job where they will be able to afford it, rather than, I don't know.
Just mention employment, and they'd be like, oh, government money.
Oh, but
They should probably just mention my place of employment, and then they'll go like, "Ooh, government money, yes, please."
I mean, honestly, the thing about your place of employment as well is it is really reputable.
Yeah, it is.
And it is like that thing where it's like,
it's
oh,
one of
we
the main
know.
employers in the area, and it has been for a very long time.
Yeah.
And they don't pay low overall. They may not pay great in comparison to some parts of the private sector, but like even so, as a graduate, to start on 27 is amazing.
It is. Most people don't have to pay back their loan for the first couple of years.
Well, I have to pay back immediately.
Well, no, I know. That's the joke I was making.
Because damn.
Isn't it 30 quid a year?
Man, I thought, it's 30 quid a year that I'm paying fuck all.
I thought you said to me it was 30 quid a year last time.
Might be. Maybe. Right, I've planted the field to the point that I can.
Okay.
You ready to end off?
Yes, I will just plant an egg down. Well, wow, Sam just leaves immediately. He's like, I'm gone, bye. Right, well, it has been a lovely... Okay, it has been an absolutely lovely stream. I've managed to have a rant, so hopefully that doesn't get put anywhere where people know about me, but who knows, it may happen. No, me personally anyway. But with that being said, thank you so...
It's not illegal.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined today, and even if you've just popped in and you've not even said hello, thank you so much for joining. This stream from beginning to end has been amazing, and that doesn't happen very often, and I can only hope that it continues to happen for the next streams I do. But again, thank you so much. I don't know. I'll be back tomorrow. I stream 8 to 11 p.m. BST. That's British Summer Time. 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday. I am a variety streamer, so I won't play Minecraft every day. At the minute, my main games are Minecraft, obviously The Sims 4, and I guess that's kind of it. I'm doing 2 different Sim series at the minute. I'm doing Legacy S Challenge and then also the 100 Baby Challenge. And other than that, I do play other games, and I'm hoping that now with no uni work, I will be able to maybe play a few more games, different games. Also, when I get my Xbox, which hopefully will be by tomorrow, I might even do this stream tomorrow actually. I have for years on my YouTube channel been saying that I say years, for like a year or so, been saying that I am going to be doing the Tomb Raider time trials. Hello Sam, you've come to join.
I bring donuts.
Oh, does your mum not want them?
No, these are my brother.
Does he not want them?
He had the big one.
Oh, okay, whatever.
I have the medium one.
Okay, thank you. But I've been saying I was going to do Tomb Raider Legend time trials for so long now, and I actually want to do it, and I should have my Xbox tomorrow to be able to actually do that. I'm just going to read out the comments that's been put. Thank you for the lovely stream. I have learned a lot from your course. It is a course, definitely, Helena, and I really enjoyed it. Let's see if I can catch you guys again. Thank you so much, Wicked Lady. It's been an absolute joy for all your help you've given us. The rats, we would have never figured that out, I don't think, unless we decided to rage and think about it and read it up.
Who wants to, like, Google things?
Laziness. Anyway, I'm going to say bye. Thank you again so much. Here's Sam, by the way. You don't get to see his face, and now you just get to see... Oh, he came down. No. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. BST, and hopefully I'll get to see a bunch of you guys again. Bye-bye.